Oh, yeah.
Who needs titles? We don't need titles. It's too much work.
Nah. Who needs it?
Who needs anything? All right, I gotta find your thing too now.
Oh, yeah, and I gotta link people to the thing. Hello, people who are just joining in immediately. Yeah, we went in wild, and I remembered I was supposed to, like, share the
No,
thing.
who cares? We don't need to share. Sharing's pointless. No.
Okay, fine.
It probably isn't pointless, but no, it's fine. Why can't I remember how to spell?
Hello.
Hello.
Spelling.
Yeah, I know. I am trying to spell. What's the bit that I spelled things incorrectly? Because that seems to be the way I do things.
Okay, on that one. That one? Oh, why did it do that?
I'll casually put you up twice. Okay. Hello peoples, I exist too. I'm just gonna pop this out so I can see both chats at once.
Yeah.
Where's the button to pop it out? Aha, I'm smart.
You did it? You did the thing?
I did, yeah. I'm a genius.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, I think this is the last place I really need to share it. Okay, got it. Alright. Hello, people. Welcome to Surprise April Fool's Doodle Stream with Amy.
April Fools, you get a free stream.
Wow, for free.
Shit.
It's okay, we're past the minute mark, you can swear.
Oh, okay. Whoops. I always forget about that because I'm terrible.
I know, that's usually why I have, like, intro just hang out a little longer, so that way when I can join and be like, what's up, bitches?
It's how we do.
Yeah.
Alright, let me... I love how now I'm doing, like, the other setup stuff, because I didn't think...
Yeah, it's okay. Do any of us really think? Especially on the Day of Fools?
I mean, I forgot it was the Day of Fools, and then everyone else was telling me, so... I'm just like, oh, that makes sense, probably.
Yeah. I usually don't do, like, prank things either. So, like, this was, like, so weird to, like, oh, I could mess with people today.
I think that's just how I do things in general.
See, chat, I believe in description, you can click on Amy's stream on Twitch, so you can see their half of the doodling.
I do have a doodling.
Yeah. And support them, you know, because they deserve it. And all that. Friendship.
Nah. Friendship. Yeah, friendship works.
Oh no, why? Airscreen, why are you doing this to me?
Nothing makes sense anymore.
No. Shiro
Okay,
is apparently too powerful for this.
Oh.
Yeah, we're behaving. Okay. Maria says, oh my god.
You has arrived. Thank you.
Twitch chat is is Twitch chat's in Comic Sans for April Fools? Oh dear god.
Oh, that's not how I see it.
Oh.
I'm just lucky. The return. I'm sorry, I know. I literally just finished streaming for like 6 hours. And then I'm just like, alright, collab stream! Yay!
Yay!
I may or may not have a problem. It's totally fine.
No, I mean, I didn't have a problem either, and definitely remembered, because you didn't, like, totally message me when I had, like, a mouthful of burger in my mouth, like, oh!
I don't think it helps that you play a character that's favorite food is a burger.
I have a problem.
Oh my god.
Did feel like a true good Bronth moment for me too. I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something today. Hang on.
Oh god. Just if chat asks you to say anything, just pretend they didn't, because they were trying to do a fan dub and then decided to change all of the original scripts to sillier ones.
Fan dub? In the year of our Lord 2025?
It was adorable.
That's cute, actually. I like that.
Oh no, they've all picked which characters they are, and they're just like, alright, fan dub. It's just like, alright, who am I kissing? Because we've got 2 people with kids.
I don't think that's how I remember fan dubs going. It's like, alright, who is the one getting kissed?
It works. It's totally fair.
Yeah.
Why are you guys playing just audio after audio now?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they can play them whenever they want. I have like a thing that turns it down when I'm with friends, so thank God.
Ah, good. Because I feel like that'd be very concerning when my voice just starts coming out of like 2 different things.
Oh, they already did that once. They had the bear one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one. And they've heard the Spinnies one. I think we became like their new favorite thing that Gab's ever said.
So for context, for YouTube chat right now, Amy's stream has a thing set up where you can actually interact with Amy's story characters through audio that they have mixed and voiced and done all the stuff with. So you can actually see how their story progresses live on stream.
It's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, and Pat voices a guy who's like shy and buff.
I do voice that thing you just said.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But also, the double-edged sword of that is certain audio likes to get repeated over and over again because I swear, Amy's chat is very, very normal.
They are, yeah. That's why I don't know if I could ever invite the VA who constantly dies over and over to like my stream. Also, they're currently calling Gab bitch. It's our favorite audio. Well, there's other ones. There's cute ones.
Yeah, there's like the one with Bunkle Kaizen. You guys should go play that one. That one's cute.
There's a few of those now.
Oh.
Happy April Fools. It is the April Fools. I actually completely forgot that the holiday existed whatsoever. And then someone played a joke after midday, so they got called an April Fool.
Oh.
They didn't know that was a thing.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, so you're only supposed to do it to midday, and for some reason I remembered that, but then like nobody else did. So it's just like, no, after midday, if you do one, then you're considered a fool. So
that feels like brand fresh news to me.
that's old. I had that. There was like a thing when I was little, and I looked it up, and it's still a thing. I'm just like, oh, okay. European thing. Loki, I lived in New Zealand when I was little. I was a small bean.
Americans in the chat, is that something I have just completely ignored for 3 decades of my life?
It's news to everybody, apparently.
Wow.
Wow.
New Zealand just has that one case of like one guy took it too far and they were just like collectively decided, all right, you guys gotta stop at around like midday. Seriously.
I feel like if it was any reason, it's because my like everyone I know in New Zealand's just like half-assed like midway. So it's just like, look, we got to midday and then we were just tired, so you just turn it off.
they do like my favorite thing where it's just like, oh, you're gonna still partake? Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, originally I wanted to do something stupid. I wanted to get one of the audios I already had and just get the characters to be replaced. So like, if I did the bear one, like Kimiko's the one who gets drunk too fast, and then like Gab is Kimiko and Ethan is Gab.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's something I'd like to do eventually, but I got busy.
Or even like next year, just replace one of the ones where we just do everything in like a mocking voice.
Oh my god!
It's like, hey, you're my son. I don't know why that's one of my favorite things.
Oh god. I mean, I still love all the damn dad jokes that we've got for Gab on mine.
Oh, it's great.
I don't know many people who... Okay, no, that's not... There's one person that always tries to boo him off stage. Just one.
And who is it? Who do I have to talk to?
Their name is Turdude, and it's okay.
Oh.
I had my antagonist call them out publicly, and it was hilarious.
Hey, dude, I recognize that name.
Just like, banned. Although they changed their mind... They changed their mind when, like, I started releasing chapters, and they're just like, you know what? Nope. I like Gab now.
Yeah, it's like,
and that was it.
Alright, I take it back. Pretty cool.
Who is this Mr. Seymour? Shut up, Jump. Oh my god.
Job.
Jobbity. We met Job. They were supposed to go to a convention to see us, and they, instead of coming to the convention we were going to, sat outside of a convention for the Titanic. Just staying there.
Whoops.
It was really funny. They're just like, well, you were supposed to be here. It's like, what do you mean we're supposed to be there? We were going to a completely different convention for VTubers.
It paints an interesting image to me, because I kind of just like... I've seen like the videos of like popular ones like Iron Mouse where they have like the iPad stand go around and like has their face projected on it. That is
exactly what we saw.
Yes, I would love a convention, just all of that.
Yeah, that's what we got, yeah.
That's amazing. Art's looking great, by the way. Who's it of? It's my boy Shiro. He's the Dragon Man. Continuing with Amy's themes of apparently drawing dragons as well.
Yeah, if anybody's looking at my screen, there's a dragon on it. I don't think I can spend another, like, 6 hours, though, drawing a dragon, so I've changed to drawing a cat.
What is a cat but a smaller, more annoying dragon?
What will pet remain iconic? Okay, apparently I'm reading your future. 1 second.
Very well.
God damn it. Alright, well, apparently Pat's just gonna remain sexy forever. You got Teresa.
Yeah! I did it!
I love these cards, they're stupid. We did a bit earlier today where everyone who got one just got Seth over and over again. We just made a Seth deck, and that was it.
You know, I feel like Mad Lug in particular needed to hear that validation today. It's like, yeah! I still got it!
God, I miss doing the D&D stuff.
So do I. I cannot wait to play the next character.
Yeah. Andy's been looking at one-shot stuff while he's busy.
I noticed that he, like, dropped a bunch of lore things, and I was looking, I'm like, Interesting. Who's this for?
Yeah, it's so he found like a preset one so that he could like keep it running once or twice a week, and then well, once a week or like every 2 weeks like we used to.
Oh.
And then but he didn't have to worry about like stressing out about trying to make lore.
Yeah, that's good. It worked. I looked at it, I was like, oh. Looks like the consequences did have actions.
Yeah. Vibe check? Yes, 1 second. Your vibe is fabulous. I feel like you always get Byron. Every time. Well, apparently you're just going to continue to look fabulous. Go paint your nails pink. It'll look lovely.
You deserve it. Treat yourself.
Yeah, everyone deserves it.
Especially if in Tay particular you got pranked by something like that you thought was genuine and they, pull the wool over your eyes and it's like, damn it.
Oh my god. Look, guys, if you spam Tell Fortune, I can't read them all. I have, like, so many things open. Vibe check for chat and... Oh my god, it keeps going.
Yeah.
Stop, please. Oh my god.
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
They don't. There's, like, what's it? Who am I for the night? What you Deb, alright? I'm doing these quick now. You guys are gonna have to go through, like, speedy. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like my PNG tuber. Were you funny today? Damn it. You got Kaprant.
Well... That's
I
like,
don't know what to say to that.
I don't know. Were you funny? I'm very, very hard to please.
You have to tell a dad joke to see if you were funny today. And will Amy read my fortune? Yes, you're a dragon today. You may or may not break something or set something on fire. Which I suppose if you're ever part of Essie's community, that's already a thing that'll happen.
I was about to say, I think one of the frequent flyers is in chat right now too, so they could probably validate that question. Speaking of D&D, Pat, I am in a recorded play where 4 members of our party are kobolds. Oh my god. Terrifying. I love it. Just 4 mini dragons running around causing chaos.
God, Andy plays a kobold, but he's just called Twango, and everything is about like Twango height, or so it's like how much do you weigh? 1 Twango.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
I feel like I'd start to get an aneurysm though. Like, what does that
It's
even
so
mean?
funny. Yeah, but no, that's what Andy was doing. So he's just like this tiny little kobold. Why is the Kiss audio playing? I don't know. I don't have control of it. You do.
Oh, here we go. Here's my dad joke. A child refused to nap. She was found guilty of resisting arrest. Ah! Okay, that was good. I like that.
That is a good one. God, there's silly ones, but there's ones I probably shouldn't say online. Andy keeps going back to this one guy who's got like a really heavy British accent, and he just says dad jokes, but some of them are quite dirty.
Oh no.
Yeah. But there's the damn same one every time. Wait, I'm gonna have to DM it to you because it's just funny.
Oh, please do.
Alright, so it's
Alright, let's see.
that's his favorite one.
Oh, damn!
You get it, right?
Yep. Yep. Ooh.
I want to know now? No. If it was just my stream, I'd say it. But if it's not just my stream, I won't. You see, we have this thing called a Discord server. Yes, I'm aware, but you guys can find it out later. I'll find the actual video.
Sure, that's probably easy to Google search too. Just thick accent guy tells dad jokes.
Yeah, I think he's on TikTok. It's just really funny. Because it's stupid. Have you guys actually stopped playing any damn audio since I started?
Are they still going?
No, they're still going!
Oh my god. It's gotta feel conflicting because on my end it's just Future Funk playing and then they go to your stream and it's just like, who's kissing who? What?
I know. Right now it's Magical Girl.
Aww. I like that one.
They're like the Magical Girl. Putting a bunch of them. I noticed. I want to hear music too, man.
Yeah, I want to hear the jams. I realized a grim mistake that I was doing in this Euro drawing. I forgot his front bang was a little thicker than I usually would draw it. So he looked like he was kind of balding in the profile. It's like, uh-oh.
Oh, I've done that.
I was like, Shiro, no. Your precious hair.
God, I've got the issue at the moment where, like, my brain kind of switched off. So I'm just like, what do I draw? Shit. Okay, just draw the cat. That's it. That's all I remember now. The easiest shapes. Yeah, that's the one I'll draw. Instead of all the hard work and stuff I could do. I'm just like, yeah, brain, this.
Oops.
Revert to 0? Yes, that is exactly it. You have a cat. You guys like Zero. Stop pretending he doesn't exist.
Your chat's very mean to you.
You should see what they're like when there's a puzzle.
Oh no.
They are demonic. It's like 90% of the time is just blaming me for making a puzzle. And if I say it's easy, they just blame me some more.
There's no winning.
Puzzles are cruel. One of my puzzles just told you to count bottles, and you didn't do it for like a week. Amy, tell them about the one time I solved a puzzle. Oh, yeah, so Loki solved a puzzle, and they were legit so happy that they were like, I felt like Sherlock Holmes, and it just made my day.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Why are you filling through a jar one bit at a time? I'm starting to think that in comparison, my chat's a bit unhinged.
And that's so funny, because I do the more unhinged content, and chat has been very chill.
I think I spoil mine too much, and now they've let it go to their heads.
I think it's also because YouTube stream has less crazy things that you can do, unlike Twitch. So there's no gremlin mode for these people.
Anytime I take anything away from them, they're very unhappy with me. Like, you remember when you used to be able to tell Gab jokes and he'd laugh?
Yep.
So I don't have that in this version because instead Gab tells the jokes and everyone's just like, every now and then they're like, well, I would like you to just put Gab laughing at jokes again so I can tell him his wife is dead and he will laugh at it. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm not going to add that back in. Here's my dad joke. A man was walking down the beach with Sasquatch. Scenes of the man's life flashed across the sky. Behind them there were two sets of footprints, one belonging to him, the other to the Sasquatch. The man noticed that in the lowest points of his life...
Oh no, I know what this is now!
So do I.
Keep going, keep going.
God damn it. There was only one set of footprints. He turned to the Sasquatch and said, "You promised me that you would always be with me. Why did you leave me when I needed you the most?" The Sasquatch then looked at the man and said, "Yeah."
Oh, it fucking kills me every time.
I'm so tempted to just make this cat pull the finger right now.
Oh my god, do it.
We got Amy grunts. What do you need Amy grunts for?
Yeah, that sounds...
I'm becoming, like, really concerned. Earlier, literally, it was only, like, what, 30, 40 minutes ago. They were all nice and chill and stuff, and they're like, there's a dragon, we're happy now. You know, we'll just chill out. No, the moment a collab starts, it's just unhinged a bit.
It's like a mental reset button. They're like, yeah, let's go.
It's just like, oh, we have to outdo the other stream, so we will become unhinged so that, you know, it's extra awkward. Oh my god, not again.
As long as they don't commit a war crime or anything, it should be fine. Although, now that I've instilled it into the radio, I was kidding.
That is prime leakage time. Oh my god. I have gas leak problems, apparently.
What?
Amy, did you forget when we said we were going to sell our blood and kidneys to fund Bib? I had forgotten. Why did you remind me?
Stream do it again? No, it's okay.
Can YouTube chat commit war crimes? Joking. That's a good question.
I don't know, because usually it's one of those things, anytime I have to submit a rating for YouTube videos, that's one of the ones that it asks for. Which I'm surprised it comes up, but they're just like, on the level of violence you have in this video, is anyone committing war atrocities? No?
That's not something you would generally think to click yes on.
Yeah, because it's just like,
you know,
if I say yes, are you going to demonetize it?
I feel like if you said yes, they'd probably just, like, remove your account.
Yeah, they'd be like, stay right where you are. Like, they must be coming to thank me for being honest.
Oh, God. Alright, I have finished drawing my doodle of a cat, so now I am going to doodle myself.
Doing detailed shading for Shiro just so it's not like, just because it's the one thing I have planned. So it's like, alright, let's make it count.
Oh, God. That's, like, the best part. Okay, well, I might be biased because I spent, like, 40 hours on one image because I was like, oh, this is nice, and then just detailed every shelf.
Yeah. You're telling me about, like, one drawing that's like you painted every single leaf individually. I'm just looking at you like, I'm stunned and concerned.
Yeah, we made jokes that, like, if someone came in and was just like, did you AI this because of how many leaves and stuff there are? Everyone was just like, alright, what would we do to someone who ever says this? And they just started committing war crimes in my chat, so...
Yeah.
Oh, right, best behavior. You guys are never on your... You're like Himiko, you're not on your best behavior. Your best behavior is still a war crime.
Damn, if that's their best behavior, I'd hate to see their worst.
I mean, I can deal with either or. To be fair, they're hilarious.
Do you hear that, guys? You're funny.
Yeah, they're so fun. Then, who else am I gonna talk to about, like, all of my lore? There's, like, 3 people in there that, like, keep more track of all of my lore than I do.
Oh, you got one of those?
I got 3 of them.
Wow.
And they're all talking to one another, and it's slightly scary when they do that.
I have, I guess 2, if more than I think about it. I think both are in my chat right now, too. Lazu, who keeps track of all of the lore, of like not just version 1 and like not just version 2 but version 1. And then there's Ninja, who actually made the Coswan wiki and has curated everything. So it's like, god damn!
Oh god. So we recently got a wiki. So you have a credit on the wiki for Gab.
Yay!
But it was being made by like 8 people who were only half communicating with each other.
Uh-oh. Never a good
So-
sign.
It was amazing though. Every now and then, like, because there's a character I've got that you basically just never see him. He's invisible to everyone except those who have a shadow. Because he sits in like a different dimension. But they made all of his information. They made it the same color as the page. That way you can't see it. You have to highlight over it. Yeah, I was just like, damn, that's smart. I love that.
That's clever.
Yeah, I also didn't realize that I'd accidentally gotten the 2 people that were like, because Laz is the one who talks to that character. So I didn't realize that George and Matt were like buddies. So they're just like, oh, I didn't know it was my buddy. I'm just like, oh my god, that buddy's in real life. I'm happy now.
It worked out.
Yeah. OMG, I'm here. Is that a dragon in all caps? Yes. He breathes. You want to see him breathe? Wait, give me a second. We'll go to the screen. Ta-da! Is Pat aware we, just me, are upset with Gab? I did tell Pat what Gab did, so probably.
Yeah. I'm not happy about it either, but you know.
It gets better, it's fine.
Yeah. This one of those, every character has to have a shitty moment. I mean, I've played that character multiple times.
I mean, to be fair, Gab doesn't know.
Yeah. And then I'm sure he'll feel like absolute dog shit after he realizes.
Oh, he did, yeah. He felt awful, and he didn't want to give him up either, so he's just like, very quietly like, this is my son, you can't have him.
Yeah, this is my boy. And if you touch him, I will kill you.
I like that Gab's just like a shy little bean. Oh my god, I love his dad so much.
Oh yeah, you cast good for his dad, too.
Oh no! He sounds so good! I just like my 2 old poots just like fucking being drunk and punching each other. It's my favorite.
The drunk audio is one of my favorites.
I want to do another one at some point, where they start like happy and they're just like singing, like, and then all of a sudden they just start punching each other. It's just like, oh my god, what did you say to me? It's just like, I didn't say anything, and they just get punched, so they just start a brawl in the middle of nowhere.
Oh god, my brother and I have done that to each other.
I have never been drunk. Never.
I don't recommend it.
You realize you forgot to follow Amy? That's okay, you don't have to follow me. I'm a very strange individual.
Yeah, I think you're pretty cool.
I didn't know what to say to that, so I was just sitting there like my brain loading.
just caught in a loop, like shutting down.
I don't know how to like take compliments sometimes, and just sitting there like, what? No.
Oh, yeah, I don't either. Like, one of the shows we were working on, we were listening to auditions, and I auditioned for the character too. And then, like, just 3 people were just sitting next to me, like, wow, this is, like, really good. I'm just, like, sinking into my chair, just like, stop, please.
It's nice and then horrible at the same time.
Yeah.
The best compliment I think I've ever gotten is when, like, I do something. Oh, Kia!
What's up, Kia?
Yeah, it's like when I do something and then someone's just like, I'm so excited to like look at or read this. I'm just like, Okay, yeah, now that's the best compliment. And you didn't say anything about me, you just want the thing.
Leslie says, Cos 1 V2 now takes roughly 1 out of 245th of the space of my computer. That's too much space. That isn't
Not enough space. Buy a second computer. Is that all? Wow.
Please don't challenge my lore keeper. They will start combing through like the deep web.
That's what we like to see, man. I can't even... I tried to, like, sit there and get rid of small things, because obviously it's not all, like, public. And then somehow Jubb still finds it. I'm just sitting there like, where and how did you find this? It's been gone for a very long time. And they're just like, oh, I just saved it. Like, when I did it, I'm just like, when did you save this? This was posted, like, ages ago and nobody knows.
Oh, no.
God, I, like, had, like, one of those things, you know when you die inside when you see really old artwork, but it's posted on your wiki?
Yeah. It's like, okay, where's the closest ocean I can walk into so I never have to see this again?
It doesn't help that I'm very picky. If it wasn't obvious for the backgrounds that I've made.
it's like based on the everything about me.
Also, you're good, Jubb. Jubb tries his best to not use old artwork. But the problem is most people look at my old stuff and they're like, this is still really nice, and I'm just sitting there like crying. I'm like, no, it's really not.
You're a fantastic liar, stop.
So Jubb just said they'll fight your little keeper. That's a stream. That's a stream idea.
That's so fun. I'm just thinking it like us, like both of us as kids on the playground, like my lore keeper can beat up your lore keeper.
Yeah. I'm quite excited actually. I had a couple of people ask if they could get a shadow tattoo.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be a spiffy one to see. I'd do it, but I'm afraid of everything, so no.
I was always like nervous when someone says like they want to get a tattoo of my characters because I redesign designs. So I always feel nervous. It's like, oh, they got like the Sienna V1 tattooed on their shoulder. Ooh, about that.
I kind of go with so people can do whatever they want when it comes to like some stuff, but I much prefer like the abstract designs, so like my logos or like the fundamentals of a character never changes. It's just like the outfit.
Yeah. Those always look nicer too, like especially as you get older and the tattoo like, you know, starts to age with you. The abstract designs usually hold up better.
Yeah. Also, apparently Kia can take both of our lore keepers. It's true. Kia is a dungeon master, so... Oh,
that's true. And he voices
and
one of my...
I don't mean in a fight. What do you mean, then? He's just gonna steal them.
I was gonna say, I think the secret brain in half of him came out on that one.
Oh. Kia, we still need to hang out, damn it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
We're supposed to play Valheim.
Valheims?
Yeah, because they keep updating stuff that we haven't seen as much yet, and we were just building a house.
Oh.
I think last time we only stopped playing because Kia was trying to get a pig, and then got the pig all the way to the base, and then the pig ran away.
Oh. That's heartbreaking.
Secret PM, please. It's public access at this point. I love my friends. My friends are great, man.
We're incredibly unhinged for like the most like introverted beings in existence.
Yes. Also, okay, so like obviously Andy is like obviously the most straight guy, and for some reason, every other guy friend I have keeps trying to steal my husband.
Have you seen him?
Yes, I married him.
Then you understand.
It's like, because even when we play like D&D with Kia, all we get in the middle of it is just like they start flirting randomly with their characters. I'm just like, God damn it.
It's like, listen, when he got up on stage for like, the convention, I went, God damn. In like the most like, professional way possible. Just
Yeah. And he doesn't flirt with you, Uni? Oh, I'm sorry. He only flirts with like people that aren't in England, I suppose.
Damn. One of them
Yeah, it's
self-hating
unfortunate.
Englishmen.
I like British accents, they're so fun.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I moved to a country where even the children have British accents.
God, can you imagine if that wasn't the case, though? It's just like, oh, they'll get their accent over time.
That'd be weird. I love him deep down, even if he doesn't love me back. I'm gonna lose my spouse, man.
I don't know, I mean, I think he likes you, like, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Call it a hunch. I mean, you guys are married.
Oh, that helps, yeah. That just means I get to bat away the other ones.
It's true.
Yeah.
You just gotta flash the rock and be like, back, devil!
You're back, I say. I mean, I'm not very threatening, so he's gotta do that himself.
See, Burrito Boy says, I love how you add those little spots of skin on your character instead of just solid colors and shades. Really makes it look like skin. Yeah! Do you know who you have to thank for that? The blob in the corner right now. Say hi, Amy.
I'm a blob.
Amy taught me how to render skin like skin. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Essie!
What's up, Essie?
There's Essie. We love Essie. God, all the people are just there.
All my homies in the house love Essie.
Yeah, they're like... Oh, did you notice they sit at the table on my layout when they pop up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all make stupid sounds. So, Uni makes duck noises, and Essie makes Animal Crossing noises, and then Kia has just things he said himself.
Kia...
Most people's favorite one is when he's just yelling ass.
Kia, just how unhinged are you that you get your own just dialogue as dialogue options?
I do this for any friend that like pops up frequently. So somebody else who turns up's got fart sounds, and then when he swears, he sneezes.
That's funny.
It's my favorite. Perfectly unhinged. Yeah. God, there's so many people typing all at once that, like, I don't know where to put my eyes. I'm just confused now.
I know, right?
This is why I normally just do drawing. I can't do video games when I stream because I'm just like, there's too much at once. What do I do? And then I just sit in the corner.
Yeah, it's like.
Thank you for the hydrate. I did a hydrate. I'm not telling fibs. I promise.
Someone in the chat roll me an insight check.
I would have gotten a natural 20 because I actually did drink.
But that's, that's something who needs an insight check would say.
Wait, where's my dice? I do not remember where I put my dice.
Right, Nim says they got a 7.
Well, I'm better than that, so you failed.
But you didn't even say the number, so how can I believe you?
Because I'm a really nice person.
Alright, chat, I think they're telling the truth. For
So
now.
Kia just did fuck, and it just goes, God damn it, the perfect timing for that.
It's funny.
Perception check? Oh, okay, what's the fortune for a bit? Why is there a magnifying glass on?
I was about to say, can I still carry my passive 29 from last campaign? Do I have to roll for that?
Oh, true. Alright, well, your perception is garbage because you're a vampire who just turned a spotlight on.
Oh,
So he's
that's...
blind.
Well, that was pretty stupid.
Yeah, you got Zine. Got all of these cards.
Oh, Ninja got a natural 20.
Damn.
What do you have to say about that, Amy?
That I don't care.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I'm strong. Probably.
the CR challenge rating is off the charts. Wait, why did my brain use CR challenge? That just say challenge rating. What the fuck is wrong with me?
What's wrong is that we're streaming and nothing makes sense anymore, and we're like desperately hoping someone else will come in and just quietly just deal with everything themselves so we can quietly draw.
Hey, Essie, are you doing anything right now?
Will you sleep tonight? That's not something you should ask me because you've gotten a no before. Making coffee. Oh, Essie's making coffee right now.
Wow, okay.
Alright, I guess, depending on who you're next to, you may or may not sleep because you consume their energy. So if you're next to someone who also doesn't, like, has insomnia, then you're screwed. But otherwise, you know, you might be right.
That would kind of be an interesting trope to, like, play on with, like, demons that do sort of, like, do the energy, like, siphoning. Or it's just, like, a drawback is if, like, they accidentally suck a negative person's energy, they get, like, they just hate themselves for the rest of the day.
I mean, the shadows kind of work similar to that because they mimic everything that a person thinks about themselves, which they're true.
True.
Like, yeah. That's why, like, Gab almost died because he was terrified of his own shadow, so it was terrified of him. So the, like, logical reaction to that is, oh, well, if you attack the thing that you're terrified of, then you'll get rid of it.
Hmm.
And then a pretty lady turned up and he was just like, oh, well, I guess I'll be alright then.
It's like, you know what? I think everything's gonna be okay. Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Oh, right, I forgot. You keep asking that and I forgot to ask earlier. So there's a joke where, like, there's this guy on TikTok and every now and then he'll just do impressions and he just goes, he'll do it, but they all have to say that they're scaring away the hose.
Oh.
They want you to do a Gab one.
So just say scaring away the hose is Gab?
No, so it'd be like, it's just like telling Ethan, it's just like, Ethan, please stop scaring away the hose.
Oh. Ethan, please stop scaring away the hose. You're embarrassing me right now.
Damn it.
It's like, I thought I raised you better than that.
Oh, that's so good though.
It's like, you didn't raise me at all. Ooh.
I'm taking Brown in chapter 3. Oh my god. Reverb that. You mean reverb it? Yeah, get your shit together, Ethan.
Ethan, please, get your goddamn shit together. Like, all of your shit.
Oh, God.
Ninja asks, who is the bigger coffee drinker between Essie and PM? I think I gotta give it to Essie. I've slowed down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like, I say that, but then, like, I'll have, like, a spike day where I kind of go crazy. But, like, yeah, it's not as intense as it was, like, a couple of years ago.
I mean, to be fair, I guess if you don't need as much coffee, you only drink it then for the taste.
Yeah. And after a while, I've kind of reached an age where I kind of get, like, stuck in exactly how I want my coffee. So if I can't get it that way, then I just don't drink it.
Apparently, Essie has 4 shots of espresso a day.
Yeah, Essie wins. Essie wins.
I don't drink any coffee, so
I
I'm
could not do that to my body with the way my heart is.
That explains the shivers. Oh my god, Kia, why?
How much is 4 shots of espresso, Lazo ask? Depending on the grind, but relatively 4 shots is usually 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I don't know what that means.
Your average you're supposed to have is 300 at the maximum.
Oh.
So that's already 2/3 of what Essie needs.
Essie, please don't die. I love you. You need to still exist so we can play D&D.
I know, I gotta meet this new character of yours. Please don't die before they drop.
I'm excited for D&D, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, Leslie, that depends on the roast itself. A dark roast actually has less caffeine. It's the bitterness that wakes you up. Lighter roasts, blonde roasts, have more caffeine in them. So, if Essie's doing quad shots of blonde espresso, I'm deeply concerned for you.
Blonde is meh.
Yeah, it is kind of meh. Dark roast is usually my favorite.
Oh, actually, I have a question, Pat.
Yes.
So some people in my community build their own little worlds. So from a voice actor's perspective, what is the... Because your job just asked somebody else, but what's the average amount of lines you would like to have per script?
I feel like 50. It's like it's not vocally intensive, but it's enough that like you can almost get like a good sense of character development. Because the problem is like a lot of the things I used to record for were like mobile games where you had 3 lines to try and build a character story. Yeah, that's very hard to do, but you wing it. I feel like 50 is enough to tell a story.
What about for scripts similar to mine?
Oh, to yours?
Yeah, like, you know, someone that's building like an OC and they've just decided, okay, I'm gonna come to you every time I need lines. But like, you don't want to go to somebody too often and give them like 1.
I don't know. Because it's like the amount of scripts that you give me for Gab, like I feel like has been very adequate, like enough for like I see his development in a very like healthy pace. But I also like seeing the backstories too. It's just like, oh, that's how he got here.
I feel bad for him. It's gonna get so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he gets like a father and son relationship, so it'll be wholesome.
Yeah. I got a couple of those characters too. It's just like, oh, you think they're in the happy ending right now? No.
I love when you have like a character everybody loves and then you make them do something terrible and then everyone's just like, why would you do this? And I'm just like, well, because it seems like it just made sense.
It's a part of me where I felt kind of bad dropping all the other dragon designs for Shiro, but I wanted them to actually visually see all of the family members he lost versus the implication.
I get that.
I'm very much an emotional storyteller. It's like, oh, you see the character and see how pretty they are and how much they love Shiro? Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, I got to have like a fun bit. So I'm now on chapter 5. I'm proud of myself, man.
Hey.
Yeah, but I got like a cheeky bit where almost every single time Ethan is in a group of like 3, he's left out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's evil.
It makes sense too, because everyone else is like kind of like way more associated with each other, because like Kaizen and Kimiko are technically father and daughter, so
True.
yeah, and then so is Tai. Oh my god, Tai is so good. I love Tai so much. He's so stupid. It's amazing. We got to do a script of him just like talking about like the fact he's lonely, but he doesn't know what it is. He's never been lonely before. So he's just like, I'm all grown up. He's just like, I'm a man now. I'm strong and stuff. It's just like, I'm not allowed to be sad anymore.
Ooh.
Right? Because he's like 15. But then Thomas just like, well, me and your dad get sad too, and he's just like, oh, is it because dad doesn't return your affection? And everyone in my chat was like, wow, Tai with the steel chair.
Like, god damn, dude.
But he says it so nonchalantly.
Which is always the best part. It's just like you just drop that murder of a line so casually. Nim says,
Yeah.
like, let's say if it's more akin to how Amy did episodes in the past, 10-minute episodes and get like 5 to 10 lines an episode for a recurring role. Do you think that'd be decent? Oh yeah, totally. Because I mean, like people saw that too when we were watching like the old episodes of Aphmau with Travis. I think like at maximum for like most of the season 1 episodes, there was like 10 lines out of the boy.
Funny to think that like how much that's changed.
Yeah. God, the bodyguard episode that was a lot of work for me.
I mean, at least it's nice to kind of like have him back.
Yeah,
and stuff.
absolutely.
God, I think the most lines I had was like 20 lines per character for just 2, and that felt like a lot because that was like 5 minutes of audio.
Oh yeah.
Right, so that's a lot when you're just doing stuff. Especially when chat decides to play it on loop and it's 5 minutes long, and then you get rated and you have audio playing that is 5 minutes long.
Whoopsies.
I had to make a pause button.
That's the most evil thing you've ever done. Pausing the lore?
I'm trying to think of what the most evil. Oh, I did do a meme. So I hid 3 of my audios in, like the credits section of my video.
No.
Yeah, and then chat had to go looking for them, but then each one of them had ciphers as well, so they had to go and put the video link together, and the last one took them a few days.
Damn.
It was good though, they got dark. Yeah, I'm a bit brutal sometimes. Just do it a bit.
I still think the most evil thing you could do is just like have a bad day for Hime, and not like any of the tragedy you put your other characters through, just like Hime not getting the ice cream they want that day.
Oh, so I recently got Hime ones, and one of them is her being sad because her dad is busy.
No.
And then I realized I don't have a single audio where Brom does not like end the butt as the butt of the joke. It's just like, oh, oops.
Whoopsies.
Poor guy, man. Kirsten doesn't catch a break.
It's alright. Keston's doing pretty good at playing those kind of roles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to eventually finish the whole book, because then I've got like a solid base for if I ever want to get it like properly made as like a voice thingy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really big though. Especially since I'm missing characters. I added Beast Boy, and now people just like the Beast Boy. It's just like, he's literally said nothing. And they're like, I love him. He's great. I'm just like, he hasn't spoken at all. He just grunts. That's it. That's all he's done. But they still like him.
Some people just do vibe with like those silent type of characters.
Yeah. They also love the dead ones. But they're dead. Why do they love the dead ones that have no lore?
I don't know, chat. Why do you like the dead characters? Totally looking at a couple of mine that love Maki's dead wife.
It's always the dead wife. God damn it.
It's just in all caps. I will not apologize.
Also, thank you for the posture check.
Oh yeah, good.
At least my wife isn't dead. They're not your wife.
Ninja, you got it. I'm sorry I wasn't there in time for you. I feel so bad. Like, Ninja, like, there's, like, I think the one character, like, just as much as the dead one is Mara. So, like, it was just kept thinking, like, there's gotta be one eventually that'll make them crack. And it was the one that was dead.
Always the one that's dead. But like, it's like, give Kaizen a wife, and then everyone's like, Amy, how could you kill Kaizen's wife? And I'm just like, she died of old age, like natural causes. She lived happy, and they're like, how dare you? He's not happy anymore. She's dead.
Oh, that's funny. God, the way I'm drawing Shiro right now, the emotional state, he is kind of looking out the distance, like, why do people like the dead ones?
It's true. Although they also like the ones that have probably the most generic names. I met a guy called Craig, and everyone fell in love with him near immediately because his name was Craig. He's also now called Energy Drink. Oh, actually, that's a quiz. Okay, so we have a stupid thing in Ethan's journal, where he goes to like a monster village.
Mm-hmm.
But every person who goes there is named by the thing they eat the most.
Oh.
Like, yeah. So what would your and chat's like monster name be?
I feel like mine is a dead bringer. It would probably be burger or coffee.
If you're burger, you're the same as Gabran. Why are you committing arson in my chat? Oh, because the dragon's upset. Okay. I mean, that seems viable.
Yeah, that adds up. Yeah. Not like that.
Yours would be sandwich.
Sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Yeah, there's too many sandwiches. Can I really believe that you're the type of person I could put any sandwich in front of you and you'd be like, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
That couldn't be me.
No,
I don't eat much bread.
I'm a picky bitch.
Sam! Okay, okay, Andy has told me that I am the worst and easiest person to get food for because I will eat any kind of potato, but like, I'll sit and cry about food for like 30 minutes before I eat something.
Oh.
I don't know what to eat. Food, if I don't like know what food to eat, then it's awkward, but like otherwise, you know, you can just put chips in the air fryer and I'm happy. So I'm like the worst person to get food for and the easiest at the same time. Like, what was it? When I went to go get lunch, I literally had 3 different types of potato on my plate, and it was my dinner.
That's never enough.
I have a problem. It's a potato! I may or may not have a problem with potato.
I mean,
Oh my
potato.
god, Binny is tiny.
It's like if they're cooked in that way, they're not bad for you. Which is so funny to say because all of the healthy ways you could probably eat a potato, I'm not a fan of eating that way.
I just like potato. It can be done anyway. I will eat potato. Except gnocchi. I don't like eating gnocchi potato.
Really?
It's textural, I don't like it.
I was about to ask if it was a texture thing, because that's usually a make or break for people.
Yeah, I don't like the texture, and it's just like, it doesn't taste like potato.
No,
Potato's full of sugar.
It tastes more like ravioli when it's just like, I want to taste the potato part.
Exactly, I need potato. Also, like, too much taste is, like, awkward for me. So I like having stuff with less taste, and potato just kind of doesn't taste like much.
Yeah, because it could be a vehicle for other things that you'd want to put on it.
Exactly, like tomato sauce.
Tomato. Never thought about that one.
Wait, what? Really?
I mean, like ketchup I've done, but like regular ass tomato sauce? No, I've never done that one.
Oh, so we call ketchup tomato sauce. That's just what we call it.
Oh.
That's why you confused me. Why you stop committing crimes?
I'm sorry.
God damn it! I just took a like mouthful of drink. You're allowed to commit crimes. You're in stream. It's fine.
Also, doesn't the UK like have like a sauce that's like, I don't know how to describe it other than like ketchup, but like a little bit more like robust. Like
Probably.
brown sauce, I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah, we have brown sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have the brown sauce, but Andy's got some in the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little Shiro. At this point, I'm just adding pretty stuff.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah. Because it's like more emotion. More emotion! There we go.
How do you add more emotion?
Sparkles.
Sparkles! You know what? That's valid. I can't say anything because I did the exact same thing with Kaizen earlier. I'm like, put shinies all over him. He's made of gold.
It's become very recurring anytime I draw a character. Where it's just like, and now we just need to add one more thing. Is it sparkles? It's sparkles!
We love sparkles. I'm not biased at all. Obviously.
It adds ambience, guys. If you want the picture a little more realistic, you add it for depth. I swear, I know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to figure out what I added for depth last time. Fog. Fog is great. We all love fog.
Oh, you know what? Thank you for that. I know what I'm adding.
Yeah, atmospheric fog pushes the background further back, which makes everything look like it's further away.
Yeah.
I got a tiny little butt.
And we'll do a little bit in the front. Do a little bit of... Where is that one? Lens
Wait,
flare.
I don't want to hurt Uni. I just want Amy to be able to eat potato.
What an out-of-context statement.
I know! To be fair, I've had a lot of very strange out-of-context statements today, so... Mayo and ketchup mixed.
Oh, I've seen that make rounds. Mayo chop.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either, because mayonnaise I'm very, very picky with. So it's like I like ketchup by itself, or even like jalapeno ketchup if I'm feeling a little more daring. But like mayo chop, I don't know. There's a crowd for it. Like
Oh yeah, if it's in a bottle on a shelf, there's a crowd for it.
Absolutely.
Couldn't be me.
I do remember the purple ketchup ninja. I was the one kid in my school who was quite the fan of that, and probably explained why everyone found me weird.
Well, obviously they were missing out.
I mean, yeah, it tasted like ketchup, which is really funny, because now thinking of it as an adult, it's like, this could have been any color and still tastes like ketchup. I'm concerned about colors now.
Oh, true.
It's kind of like when they do Crystal Pepsi and you drink it and it tastes exactly like Pepsi. So it's like, then what's the brown color for?
Oddly, that's where most of the bad stuff in like drinks and stuff come from. It's from the colors.
Really?
Yeah, because we expect things to look a specific way. So all of the colors and dyes and stuff that they stick in food is typically where all of the terrible shit comes from. So of course,
Huh.
like, if you don't want that and you have it like normal, it tastes more like a normal food.
Wow.
Oh, we did have, so there's someone in my community who literally moved countries. So they moved from America to a European country. And then we just kept getting updates every like day or so, and it's just, oh my god, the food tastes like real food. I've never had real food before. Because they and there's just like chocolate. Oh my god, the chocolate. This is the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Real chocolate does hit different though.
Yeah, it was hilarious because it's just, yeah, the bread doesn't taste like sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was in real time, we would just get constant updates. It's just like, oh, I'm trying this food I've never heard of, and like every person I've ever met knows what that food was. So we're just like, yeah, that's just a normal thing people eat.
It's like, damn, who knew we had it so good?
Yeah, and then Fanta is like not radioactive orange. I did not know your guys' one was like that orange.
Yeah, it's concerningly orange, right?
Yeah, yours looks like it's going to commit a crime.
Yeah, I've like, it's that Fanta in particular, and a couple of like the limited edition Mountain Dews have always been like a concerning color for me. Like, I think last year when they did like the USA one, which I think was like 3 different flavors and it was supposed to taste like kind of like a icicle or a popsicle. It was like the same color blue that you would see in like barbers like comb cups that like sanitize the combs. It's like I'm pretty sure this is actually just that, and I should not be drinking this.
It's funny because I remember we watched a video of someone from America just drinking a Fanta, and they're like, oh, like the second ingredient on the European one is orange juice. And then on the American one, I don't think orange juice was on there at all.
No.
So they're just like, it's like, oh yes, this orange drink has no orange in it.
Yeah, tang.
Confuse me, man. What? Carrots are orange because we, the Dutch, wanted to make it the color of our flag for our king.
Yeah.
It used to be purple. I've seen purple carrots before. They're still around.
Yeah, and they're fantastic.
I miss kumara, man. Kumara is like a sweet potato, but it's like you get like you can get, what's it, like a yellow sweet potato, but you can also get like a slightly different colored one, and that's the one we used to get. And we'd also eat pumpkin, like roast pumpkin, with your Sunday meal.
Oh, that sounds good, actually.
It's so good. It's just like, it's so nice, and it's like weirdly sweet.
Cause like, I would love to try a savory pumpkin pie at least like once, because like every pumpkin pie I've had has been just more sugar than it is pumpkin. Like, let me taste the actual part of the thing that's in the name, please.
Oh, I'm so used to just being able to buy a pumpkin and then you can put it in whatever you want, but like, even over here, pumpkins are only used for like Halloween, and it confuses me so much because I'm like, but in Australia and New Zealand, you just eat it. Yeah. It's food.
And yet you do eat it, and people look at you weird, like they're just eating a gourd. And it's like, yeah, a delicious gourd. What of it?
I want to eat the gourd.
Alright, I think Shiro is finished.
Huzzah!
Chat, how do we feel about this man on a scale of 1 to 10? How pretty is he? If it's anything less than a 9, I'm deleting it.
Oh my god. If it's anything less than a 5, I'm going to quit art forever. I feel like I've done that once before. You know, like when you're a little kid and someone's just like, oh, that's nice, but, and then the moment you hear the word but, you're just like,
yeah,
okay,
you
just throw everything.
Just start shrinking inside, like, Alright, so we're going to export that, save it, and then I'm going to go find maybe something I could just do depth shading on. So let's see.
Depth shading. What you need is you need to start drawing shelves and put a bunch of items on.
Sound advice.
It's the project that's never finished.
It just keeps on going.
I just got told off. Amy, do not torture your friends like you torture yourself. Job, you're wrong. I enjoy this. This is how I chill. The only awkward part is I finished that one with like all the shelves on it, and then I showed my boss, and he's like, "Oh, this is so nice." And he's looking at everything, and he goes, "There's a perspective issue," and I was just like, "No,
no!" Oh, I would quit forever.
I fixed it. It was easy to fix, but I was just sitting there like, how did I not see that? I've been staring at this image for 40 hours, and he's like, "That's because you've been staring at the image for 40 hours."
Oh, you know what? That's true. I hate that.
You did not enjoy the library, you just enjoyed the end result. But Jub, I literally spent hours afterwards constantly going back to it because I wanted to work on it. It was nice. Sometimes you just want like one task to do, and that was the one task.
Yeah. I
It's
know.
like, okay, this works.
I had all those sprites that I was doing for the RPG joke concept, so why don't we shade Grape, guys? Look how sinister he looks in this.
Oh my god, he's a sinister boy.
So I'm gonna commit a war crime.
He could.
And he'll do it.
Good. He should.
It's a problem when your mom has most control of space. It's like, my mom can come rescue me. It's fine.
I've just got told I've got Stockholm Syndrome with my arm.
Oh no.
And so, well, at one point I rated someone. They're absolutely wonderful. But like, they looked at my work and they're like, "Oh, these are so nice." And they're just like, "Oh, wait," I zoomed in and it's like, "Oh, all these leaves look like they were hand drawn." I'm like, they were. And they're like, "Are you okay?"
No.
I just sat there like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry."
God, because I feel that so hard anytime you show me things you've worked on, and like, if you don't tell me that you've painted everything, I'm always under the assumption it's just like, oh wow, they got like really good with like brush material. It's like, no, I drew all that. What?
Yeah.
It looks so nice.
Yeah, and consistent.
Yeah, Pat has seen Kaizen, yeah, along with all the flowers that are in front of Kaizen that I drew and all the leaves that are on the thing that I drew. I don't have a problem. It's okay.
No.
Spending 7 hours on a bunch of leaves in one sitting is not normal. But it was therapy for me, okay? I just like drawing leaves.
You know, I think you do have a problem, and your problem is you don't have a second dragon to do a second scene of flowers with, so you can paint more flowers and leaves.
Oh no, I've got something better.
Oh?
The background is interchangeable.
Oh!
Yeah, so I can put the city of Lumiere in here, or the Celestial City in here. And we still have to make the Wanderer system, so a dude pops up, and then chat has the ability to talk to them with a dialogue system.
Hey!
Yeah, and then they can make them a drink.
Nice.
When we raided someone else, they immediately asked if Amy was still doing the leaves. Oh. This tells you how often it happens. I've only been doing it for like 2 streams. It's not that bad.
Was it all that you were doing on those 2 streams, though?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Then I think that's kind of an issue.
Yeah. I gave her 70 subs thinking she was going to draw something off in the far distant, and she pulls up the most detailed dragon ever.
Yeah, don't underestimate Amy.
Yeah, I may or may not have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, like as we stated.
You can't argue. You can't argue with the results, though.
True. The results do pay off in tenfold.
Yeah, the most awkward part is the fact that like when I first finished this layout, everyone was like, "Oh, this layout's lovely." So, are you gonna change it in like 2 months? Because I kept changing my layout.
Oh no.
But I was smarter this time. I just add new rooms.
Ah, there you go.
Can you take a snip of the wallpaper there, zoomed in to fit so we can still use it? I will do it at some point, but I'm just gonna take it like with the window because it's gonna look really weird otherwise.
Yeah.
Also, there's no waterfall in this one. Second best purchase behind the Kiss audio. Oh yeah, I forgot. So Job was the reason that the Kiss audio happened in the first place. They financed the whole thing.
Thank you, Job. That was one of my favorites.
Let's see, Uni, what is your fortune? It is dark, I can't see much anymore. Alright, Uni, you're a horrible criminal mastermind, who keeps getting thwarted by a guy with a metal arm.
Right, now tell him his fortune.
I can't admit this.
I was just like, alright, yeah, Uni's normal Tuesday. Now tell him his fortune.
That's like the only thing I've kept so closely guarded is what happens with Devin and what Devin's plan is, and nobody knows. I've been so cautious with it.
Good.
Check your vibe. Job, you will flirt with every living thing in the next, like, I don't know, whatever town you're in. None of them will come home with you.
Damn.
You got Austin.
Damn.
Bear vibe. What do you mean bear vibe? You got Fluff. You're currently obsessed with probably something. A bit too much. You'd betray your country for it.
Damn.
And where is it? Oh my god, they keep doing them now. Alright, let me see.
Hi, Edmond.
Oh, Turdude, you got your favorite. You got Vincent. You're lost to the void for a while. That's alright though.
Sure, it'll work
Vibe
out.
check. Yeah, alright, your vibe check. Oh, okay, well, Job's gonna hate this. You got Alina!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Alina's great. Alina's a sweet bean. She's actually been in my book. Her name. Like, Job's upset now. Alina's their favorite. Job, it's okay, you're Ethan. You'll get protected by none of my guests.
Took a short nap to wake up to a devious purple gremlin on my screen. Yeah, Grape does just do that. He'll just come into your house and be like, "Sup?"
I like the idea that it's not on screen. So you're just woken up and that's in front of your face and you're just like, oh! And then he just goes, "Sup?"
How you doing? Got any potato chips I could like borrow? For
He's just eating them out of your cupboard.
yeah. It's just like, how do you borrow a potato chip? I don't know. I didn't. Shut up. Grape has ascended to godhood. Oh, this isn't godhood just yet. This is pretty fucking close, though. So, like, Grape's got, like, 2 things. So, like, you see this thing? That's like one step of, like, crazy power. And then you guys saw in the webtoon that this thing does a thing. So now you have to wonder, what happens if both of those things do the thing?
Also, Grimitator, you're dragon today.
My lore keeper just said, ... writing this down.
Oh, do you have one of the little emotes with like the book?
I should. I really.
Yeah. They use Ethan's one every time because it's animated. He just looks up, then just like starts writing down stuff, and they use it every time anything is said, whether it's lore or not.
It's just like, oops.
I think I said something like 2-3 years ago, and then someone asked me if it was still canon. Like the other day. I'm just sitting there like, when did I say this? And they're just like on a stream like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
You gotta give him credit for memory retention, because I will forget shit all the time.
Oh, I'm pretty good with actually remembering a lot. Like, stuff that happened in OC Chronicles is still relevant to the stuff that's happening in the book now.
Nice.
Yeah. And then some of it also is just, like, hilarious, so I don't want to change anything because it's funny. Like Ethan's old design having 14 belts on it.
I mean, why change perfection?
Oh yeah, so canonically, it's the first thing he's ever purchased himself, so he bought too much of it, and he got swindled by how much it cost.
Oops.
Yeah, so he's just like, oh, this is a great idea. Yeah, I'll spend like half a gold coin on belts. So yes, he's just got 14 belts. He's very proud of himself.
And that, boys and girls and on, is what we call a hustle.
Yeah. But it also means I get to keep the silly lore bits.
Yeah.
Especially when the voice actor gets angry at me for removing all of the belts.
He just rebuttal with Alec. It was just like, well, maybe you should pop in more often. So you have more of a say in Ethan's matter.
I did that once. It's just like, it's like, oh, it's just like, okay, yeah, I've changed his design. He's like, oh, put the belts back on.
It's like, well, too bad you weren't here for that decision making.
Yeah, well, he gets a new outfit whenever he goes to like a new major city anyway, so that way I get to change up his look, but like the basic stuff stays the same.
Yeah.
Why do you keep asking if you're one specific character? You know what, I'm gonna go find it and say yes. You are Doc, yes, 100%. It was totally on the top, and it was not a lie in the slightest. My acting is so good.
I believed you.
Yeah, legitimately, otherwise you would have been Gab's dad. Which... No. How will work go? Nice and quietly, and then you will enjoy tea. You got Sarah.
Yeah.
I like Sarah.
Sarah's cool.
Oh yeah, did I ever tell you that Sarah's mute?
I think
Gab's
you did.
mom. Yeah. She's so wholesome. She has absolutely no problem punching Devin in the face.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What a queen.
What is my friend? Your friend is God damn it, your friend is dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, their head might come off. They'll put it back on, it's fine. Oh my god, you guys keep asking. Will the Amy answer my question, or shall it be left forgotten? I already forgot it. You got Ty. Not only have you forgotten it, but you're not gonna ask again. Can you punch Devin in the face? No, you got Brom. Brom is behaved like the rest of you should be.
Yeah, take notes.
None of them know how to take notes. Every now and then one person will realize they can also just ruin my my day by start poking and prodding my PNG tuber.
No.
Yeah, you can stretch Binny's face out, and you can spin it, and then you can poke it.
Well.
Yeah, until... Oh my god. Until I do that. Stop. What do you mean out of spinny emotes? Why? God damn it.
Take one set of this, bring up.
Can't trust anybody. They're dangerous.
They just have too much power sometimes.
They really do.
Just to make this a little bit more chaotic. Add some effects around the handsies.
Amy, stretch, hydrate, and save. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, stretching is a requirement.
Especially as you get older and older.
Oh, I mean, like, anytime I stretch, you can hear clicks, like, almost everywhere.
Oh, shit.
And it's really funny because, like, I've done it once and all you hear is, like, this loud pop and everyone's just like, Amy, you okay? I'm just like, there's my neck.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You apologize? Do you, though? Do you really?
I don't think they do.
Probably not. Oh, God.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, congrats on the Akai plush, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so people getting this.
Yeah.
Joe, why are you bullying me? You're my moderator.
You guys okay over there?
It's okay, I can threaten their favorite character.
Oh, there you go.
I found a new threat that's even better than killing them off.
A bad day.
Oh no. You write them to the point where they just don't like their favorite character anymore.
Oh,
That's the
evil.
truest one.
That is
it's
evil.
like, oh, I love this character, they're so sweet. Stops them from being sweet, makes them an absolute massive dick.
Just makes them a bastard.
You could never make me dislike Alina, and you know it. No, I could think of a few ways.
Give Avery time. They're a very good writer.
You can do nothing to Mana. That's probably one of the safest ones to have of mine, I guess. It's a blob.
You know what? That's a fair point. Mana would be
yeah.
pretty hard to write as evil.
I mean, it does take on the energy of, like, whoever it takes energy from. So, if you gave it to a horrible person, it might turn into a tiny evil little gremlin.
Oh, so we just need to get him in front of Devin.
It's not that far off from Devin. Even if you did, it's still cute. That can be easily resolved.
But Amy will find a way.
I do find ways. It's great fun.
It's all good fun. Oh my god, look at him.
Hey.
Trying to think. Maybe a little bit more.
Don't take Devin, please. I know he's bad, but he can change. He can't change the antagonist.
Yeah, I just wanted the iris to be a little bit more
like making it stand out.
Yeah.
You could darken the eye white just a tiny bit.
You're right, I could.
Yeah, because then it'll make it stand out more. The I can fix him mentality in full force. Yeah, I know. That doesn't work very well when you talk to writers.
There we go. Like I said, chat, Grape on the fighting tier list, he has the most potential. So watch the fuck out.
Murder.
Because it's just like, you know how like a Sai had a moral compass, guys? Yeah, he doesn't have that.
Oh my god, do you ever give the stupidest things the most godlike powers for fun?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. The egg is like an eldritch god, and I love that so much because it's an egg. If we turn all the music off, he gets really pissy and eventually starts twitching, and then he starts eating my stuff.
Oh, I think I have a immigrant from your chat. Hola, Pat. They killed my favorite character, so I'm staying here for a bit.
It's true, yeah. They played the death audio again. On the bright side, low-key, at least your favorite character at the moment has gotten like way more content.
Hmm.
It also helps that like George is really, really nice to work with.
Yeah, he is. And then just add a little noise. Alright, that's another one.
Woo!
Give my hands a break so you guys can just sit and enjoy the nuclear gremlin for a bit.
Breaks are good.
Yeah. Oh, forgot I had these by my desk.
How do you make the egg angry? Please don't make the egg angry on purpose.
I think for the sake of all of our safety, do not make the egg angry.
Help, I can never be free. They found me. They've just started coming into your chat. Oh god, is Alina safe from your wrath? I got Sprig, so yes, but there's a secret underground organization there, so maybe. Will egg destroy us all eventually? With a show, yes. You got the zine for that one.
Smash Your Boy asks, can egg beat Goku though?
Yes.
I think I got money. I was about to say I got money on the egg. Yeah.
He's got little tiny arms, but so long as he puts his angry eyebrows on, he'll win.
True.
Now, I don't know if you remember when we did like the stream RPG stuff, the egg boss had the giant thick eyebrows.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's it. You just gotta put those on. Goku would get scrambled.
It's like Goku could like go to like the crazy like instinct form he has, and then all the egg has to do is like put on the eyebrows, and like they do like that 5-minute like Dragon Ball Z gasp when the villain gets too powerful, like oh, like son of a bitch.
You are finally free. Is that true? Are you just gonna swap between like chats until people forget which one you're in?
Because that always works out.
How do I make the egg eat? You can't, but you can make the egg headbang. And wave. He does both. God, at some point we need to pull a bunch of friends in again and do like a Gartic phone or something.
I know, right?
Those.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it'd be hard for us to do just Gartic phone by the two of us, but we can pull in Kia and Essay.
We just start messaging people. It's like, oh, you're busy.
It's like, hey, it's just like, hey, girl, you up?
I feel like I'd send people a message and then I'd just be terrified they're just like busy.
Yeah.
Because almost everyone I know is like, you have to schedule time in now because everyone's always busy. I'm just like, why do us adults always have to be busy, man?
I don't know.
There's this game called Goose Goose Duck. Yes, but it's hard to like play with 2 people.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that one Andy would probably play. He actually really likes that game.
And God, did that get chaotic with like 7 people?
Yeah, it was really funny though, because Andy did not expect me to be playing everybody by getting you that win.
That was really, really good. I was nervous. I was like, I feel like even like before the timer hits, Amy's gonna kill me.
No, I was just sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, I'm your bodyguard. That was my only job. And I'm like, I do not care about winning in the slightest. So I was just like, I'll just help Pat win. So that's why when you're like, I'm nervous, I'm like, oh, you're the killer. It's just like, that's okay. I'll cover for you. It's like, at one point I got the pelican and I just picked up Keston. And I was just running around. I'm like, Keston's like, oh, you were the pelican. I'm like, look, I just wanted a friend. So I just picked up a friend.
Like, well. Alright, let's see here.
You could get Andy, Keston, and Essie for that? Yeah, but they got lives.
Yeah, Keston's doing things.
I know. How dare they? Essie just said they don't.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh god. Essie, you're free to join us anytime you like. We love you.
Hell yeah. Get in here.
I made a single pose and then didn't know what else I was supposed to do, and I didn't realize I'd made myself so tiny, but it kind of works because I'm small in the first place.
Well, there you go. I'm still just in here. It's like, is there anything that I didn't finish?
Amy acting like you aren't totally the most important person in Essie's life. Essie's married, right? They got another person that's more important. But I'm stealing Spiky. To be fair, I could probably steal Essie too. I'll put them in.
It might
my
be
house
it might
and
be a
look after
package
them.
deal. Like, if you're gonna take Spiky, you're gonna have to take me. Well, all right. I mean...
I love people. I'll just, and then I gotta steal Lizzie too.
Yeah. Once again, another married person that you just have to steal.
People keep stealing my husband. Okay, I'm just gonna take all the women.
It's like, so I'm taking your wife.
Oh god. Don't give me therapy. I'm fine. Andy gets Max, Kia, Amy gets Spiky, and Lizzie. Fair. I still have the duck on my desk.
Nice.
Andy's stealing husbands and Amy's stealing wives. Yeah.
Together they're a glorious duo.
We're totally beloved.
Well, thank you.
You have been tossed a coin.
Thank you, Dr. Yalaga. I appreciate it. I'm just sitting here trying to find something that I didn't finish because I have a problem of being like, oh, I'm just going to sketch something, and then I render it completely.
Mood. I would like to learn to not render things as much as I do.
I know.
But that's a lie, because I'll still do it. I thought we didn't trust Amy near the wives, though. Oh, she kills them. That is kind of true, a little bit.
You know, it is a pattern.
It's okay. If I make them get a divorce first, then they're safe.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Sarah is safe. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Gab's mom. I like her.
For now.
No, I like her. She's not allowed to die.
Once
Her
again.
and Neil are like so wholesome.
Once again, for now.
I don't like that there is a chance that, like, it could change. Amy, you can't force people to divorce. Says who?
Like, who's gonna stop them?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I got an idea.
Oh, you got an idea?
Yeah, and I have Binny just lying on here.
Oh.
Like a lazy ass.
Nice. Alright. I do have an idea. I just need to extract them from their sheet.
Duck sound going off. Uni is asking if they can join.
I'm fine with that.
There you go, Uni. Yes. Become Uni. It's okay if no, but yes.
Hello.
Too damn bad!
It's the British man.
He's a British
It's
man.
me.
How you doing?
How you doing, Pat? It's been forever.
It has been forever. Oh my god.
Where have you been, Pat?
Drawing. Off in my own little stratosphere of drawing.
That's a mood.
Yeah. Also, Amy, you cannot steal wives, alright?
Why not?
Because, okay, I've been listening to you all this time, stealing other people's wives. No.
This suddenly like becomes a call out stream where it's just like
This is very normal. It's the same with them telling me off that I wasn't allowed to only eat potato.
Yeah, you not can't eat potato. Okay. I'm the people's chat right now. All right. I'm here to give them a voice.
I so badly just wanted to make Uni like rants a redeem because they're just so funny
please.
to say.
I know we talked about it years ago. Like it was a chat.
Apart from Jubb, he's not people, right? He's Jubb.
I would just love though, or it's just like he was just about it. I speak for the people in the chat. It's like, does he?
That's pretty much what just happened.
Literally, yeah.
He's right. No stealing wives. He does not. Well, apparently they can't make up their minds. Thank you for the posture check, by the
You know
way.
what? It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Right? I was trying to do you guys a solid, but whatever.
You can't make that sound. That's Jay's sound.
What? What?
I don't know how I've confused you, but you've been in the layout the same time as Jay before. You know how you got your duck sounds?
Yes.
Yeah, the raspberry sound is Jay's sound.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and then you got the squeaky toy when you swear. He's got a sneeze.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes, Lazio Ray is here.
Their beloved. Ah,
Yeah, this is his favorite.
there's always one favorite. Like you have to have one.
That picture Amy is very, very good for the background.
Well,
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to say it in person because I didn't know if words could describe how good it was to write down, so I thought I'd do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I know I gave you shit for the leaves, but I didn't want to give you shit for the flowers.
Everyone's giving me shit for the leaves, but they're like, the flowers are nice because I copied and pasted some of the flowers.
That's probably why.
we're just concerned for your mental sanity
But I'm so happy.
and your hands.
Actually, my hands are great because I do proper exercises with my hands and
Oh,
stretches.
okay.
Yeah. See, I'm smart. Also, Job, you can't say why did I do that after you did something.
So
Why? They keep murdering the guy again.
No murdering, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
Stop it.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Get some help.
I'm gonna put the lyrical music on. You can vibe to that for a bit.
Yeah.
But let's ask some Pat questions, okay?
Oh,
Some Pat questions.
I know, because
What you enjoying, Pat?
I'm doing good. What am I doing?
You can see on the YouTubes.
Oh, what
That's basically the deity of my world. Well, one of them. I have like 4.
I love making deities. They're
Yeah.
fun.
Is that the YouTube?
Yeah.
You were running on pure instinct. It was pure instinct to kill a guy. That's not a good thing.
He rolled into my chat again. Pat, they killed my guy again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, on instinct. Oh, a D's nuts joke.
Okay,
Oh,
that's the only
shoot.
question. Also, I just wanted to come here and say how lovely the art was. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you, Uni.
Yeah. Let me turn you up on my end, because I think with
No,
between
no.
the music,
I'm gonna go now. You
Oh.
don't need to turn me up. Okay.
I'm doing it anyway.
You can turn up. Hi, I like your stuff. What are you doing? Oh, I like your stuff. Okay, I'm going now.
And this has been a moment with Uni. I guess I'll see him again in another 3 years.
Oh my god.
It's like Dylan.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know what happened to Dylan.
I think the Miku's got to him. He did
It
like the.
probably did.
He drew him every day, and I guess his brain was just like, "This is my life now," and it just imploded.
God. Once upon a time, there was Dylan. They lived only on chicken nuggets. And it drew Miku. And we never heard from them again. Sometimes if you see a Miku picture, you can still tell he exists somewhere.
I know.
Or he got atrophy. We don't know.
That too. I was concerned
so
about
there
that for the longest time.
Yeah, there was like a meme going around at one point. I think it was called like Miku 100. So you were supposed to draw Miku for 100 days. Dylan started that.
Yes. And if
Yeah.
you in particular ever saw any of the Hatsune Mikus interacting with SpongeBob in sort of a way, that was Dylan.
Oh my god, those are amazing! Oh, Pat questions, you got one. Does Pat have a favorite OC?
I have 3. I can't decide between like the top.
No, that's fair. The
Ugh.
saddest part is your favorites will either get like happiness or the worst kind of torment.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. The obvious one is the blue lady to my right, stage right. This one.
Nah. Couldn't be that one.
No.
You like never draw that one.
No, it feels like never these days. Yeah, Sienna definitely is there. Sana, some people saw the mermaid girl, and Kevin, who rarely gets drawn because he's like a treat. If I drew him every day, people would get bored. But when he shows up, it's like a surprise.
I fail to believe that. You miss Dylan. We all miss Dylan. Also, draw Kevin.
Yeah. Well, if you insist.
Yeah, before he too turns to atrophy and draws Miku.
He can't turn into atrophy. He's made of rock.
Well, that just... God damn it. Now these stupid jokes that I keep thinking of. Look, you know, you gotta draw him anyway, otherwise he might crumble.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
And then Chie would be very upset.
Someone might splash him with water, and then he'd just be like, oh no, I'm gonna slowly turn into sand or something.
Oh no, bro, I'm eroding.
Kevin doesn't have a head, if I remember. Oh, I forgot about that.
Headless Kevin! That's right!
It's been so long!
Oh my god. That's memory lane.
You won't kill Laz again. You think. What do you mean you think?
That's so okay, this has led to some confusion in my chat because my lore keeper is Laz.
Oh yeah, so we've got a Laz, but it's Lazarus, so...
Oh,
He's
that
an
makes
old-
sense.
yeah.
It
He's
makes
a grumpy
sense.
old man with a metal arm who's died multiple... Wait, how many times has he died on my stream today?
An excellent question.
Twice.
Damn. It's a
Yeah.
pretty light day for you guys.
Yeah, they've only gotten someone drunk once, and they've got 2 people kissing once. Who killed Laz first? Turdu did. That's twice too many. My name is actually Lazarus.
Wow! No fucking way! This
That's
is
so good.
hilarious and unfortunate.
Well, clearly, that means that if you ever follow any of my stuff, that should be your favorite character. Or your least favorite character, in which case you can kill him.
Yeah, you know what? Flame brings up a good question, chat. What were your top 3 Coswan characters? And then for Amy's stream, top 3 Bound in Blue characters, go.
They've given me top 10 lists, and
Oh.
they keep putting more characters in it. So they're just like, why is every character so low? And they're like, because I can't put them all in the top 10.
Ed, I really hate how I actually find that as an acceptable answer, because I've had 3 different versions of Azuri. Azuri, and Azuri. And then you have your Utao version of Azuri, so that's like
I've got the exact same thing. Sparks is just lug, and lug.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony, you bastard! They've got 3 characters that are the same fucking character.
Oh no.
But like different, yeah, I've got Devin, Vincent, and Vin.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because Vincent's the original, Devin is the one we've got now, and Vin is like Devin pretending to be Vincent.
Oh my god.
Cheeky bugger!
Wrote ourselves into corners here.
I'm Laz's #1 fan, as said by... It's true, because you drew the first Laz fan art I ever got.
Hell yeah.
Did not expect to be called a bastard. Look, you know how this chat works. You guys are allowed to call me a bitch, and I'm allowed to call you a bastard.
I have to say, it almost feels like terms of endearment at this point.
Yeah. Actually, there's a question. Do any of your characters actually swear? Because I know they say a lot of, like, I guess, like, a whatchamacallit?
The fluff.
censored
Yeah,
version.
fluff is definitely like one I use a lot. I think the 3 that definitely would swear when we get to that point is probably Mara, Justice / Owie. I'd say Brayden.
Brayden swearing.
Yeah, for me, curse. I think it's because certain shows have definitely ruined the concept of cursing to me. I'd rather use it in a state where the character is so angry that they reach a point that they swear.
Oh, I've got... So Laz just swears in almost every sentence. That's just his thing. He swears all the time. Like the first thing I think you hear from him, or that anyone heard from him, was him getting shocked by something and then going, fucking piece of shit. Because he's just a grumpy old man. So it made sense. But obviously Hime would never swear.
No.
That's a no. And Alina can't really swear either. She'd just like, if... We made jokes that if Gab was to ever say a swear word, then she'd just look at him and go, what does that mean? Or it's just like, or she'd say it and then just wait for him to tell her what it means afterwards. So it's just like, please don't ever say that again.
I am Ray's #1 fan, mainly because I've drawn her 5 times, spent 5 months. And I must say, Laza, your art is getting really good.
Yay!
So I appreciate that the fact you being Ray's #1 fan has improved your art very drastically over the months.
I have improved on leaves.
Yeah.
So
I would,
proud of my
I would
face.
hope so after drawing that many leaves. It's like, wow, I've drawn 1,000 leaves. Are they good? No.
They're kind of just triangles. Or diamonds, but round. You need to draw lads more. Yes, you do. I'm proud though. Job's been writing their own stories, so they've been like looking for voices and bits and
Nice.
bobs and writing chapters. I know. I'm like so proud when someone else is like starting their story, and then like now they got a little tiny fan base within my fan base.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. They have an old man. They are my favorite.
We, Coswan has 2 characters in particular that were designed to be side characters, but everyone loves them so much that they have like their own little side story that they're doing with them. It's
Aw.
it's the spirit of Uranus and Mitsu's character that has been roped into it, Lady LM.
Oh, is it the ice?
Yeah,
one, right?
Ice and Fire duo.
Yeah.
They have the slowest burn of all time. We actually have a rule that says if they kiss, it cannot be seen. And if they get close, the closest you can get is at least 1 centimeter away. But they can never see it.
You know what? Fair.
You know, it's one of those I look at them like, damn, you guys really like these 2 so much. I'm going to have to, like, incorporate them more now.
Oh, that's the hardest bit. Thing is, like, if a character doesn't fit in my story, I just can't. Because I'm just like, you don't understand. Everything is so specific. Only for me to just screw that up and then decide, I need Cade in here, who I just made.
Yeah, 'cause I felt like that was my problem with like V1 is I wrote characters for the sake of existing for a plot device versus being a character. I was like, let's try to avoid that for 2.
Yeah, there's a good mix you can get. So, like, if my characters don't have a purpose, then they get removed. They don't have to get removed from the whole, like, universe, but they get removed from the main plotline. Yeah. So, like, Miko, which is, Kaizen has, like, 3 kids. One of them is just, like, kind of not doing anything. So I'm just saying, okay, well, I don't need all 3 of them because I have a zombie girl. So I might as well just put her somewhere else. So she's off on a mission during the entire story.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, problem solved. But obviously, like, if you have too many, you eventually hit a point of, like, where do I put it? Yeah. So I had to start removing characters from stuff or, like, finding a better use for them.
Yeah, I think that's why V2 ended up being like, instead of 1 overarching story, it's like 6 that eventually kind of come together to its final conclusion.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Octopath Traveler, for the inspiration.
Oh, Octopath's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, so long as the story fulfills what you want,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. I want Ethan to go through shit, so he does. That's my story.
I know. Poor Grape. He's about to go through some serious shit.
Good. Like, we gotta not murder. We gotta ruin some childhoods with our characters, right? It's important.
Yeah. Because it's the parallel stories where Sai had, like, the lucky ending. Grape didn't.
Cool. How it should be though sometimes, because if you have everyone with a happy story, then it's just kind of like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you gotta have a little bit of nice in there, otherwise people just become depresso.
Oh no, that's why Solaria exists. It's like, Grape, it's okay. You have the sun elf who really, really loves you. Like, oh,
God.
okay.
It's funny when you get people coping with it though, so it's just like, oh, this character's going through the worst thing, and everyone's just like, it's okay, this thing exists, right? Right? And it's just like, God. It's like they've latched onto the 4-year-old because they're just like, you're not allowed to hurt the 4-year-old. Like, why? Because they're like, we need this. You don't have enough points for a stretch, but you've reminded that's okay. Thank you for the stretch.
I think that's what happens though when you have some series is like, you have like some audience that really like grasping onto like the crazy morality and the depth of like cohesiveness you would need to understand certain things, and then some kind of latch onto things that is easier for them to like understand.
Oh yeah, I think that's why I got like a weird range for favorites. Like for your stuff, I actually really like Kevin
Yeah,
because he's simple.
he's a simple
like,
man.
Yeah, it's just like I like simple. But like one of my favorites at the moment is damn Ty because he's also simple. I'm just like silly baby. I can just put him in places and he's just there.
And also helps with like the perspective of things too. Where it's just like
Yeah.
makes you realize just how much your main characters are going through while this person just exists and is just having a very normal, chill life.
Oh, so I was a bit of a dick, and I made the sweet baby go through his own problems. He may or may not have gotten poisoned and then had to be, like, looked after. And so I've just got, like, it's just like, oh, the happy boy is not happy. But at the same time, he's still happy as shit. That's the stupid part. So it's just like, oh, yeah, I don't feel very good. And it's just like, oh, that's not good. And he's just like, by the way, let's see who can go to sleep first. And then just falls asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. He's stupid.
I think I also
But
I feel that with like people who like watch main shows in general, where it's just like I think the greatest example right now for me at least is how people reacted to My Hero Academia ending the way it did. I think in terms of a story narrative for the main character Deku, I think his story ended perfectly. But
Yeah?
I do know most people were upset with how the pairings of the show ended up, which was not any of my radar focus. Like, oh, you're upset about that. Huh.
Fair. I mean, it's the same with like the debates on Arcane.
Mm-hmm.
Because Arcane, half the audience loved it, and half the audience did not like season 2.
Mm.
So it came down to, because I think it didn't help that a lot of it felt like almost more philosophical compared to like the first season. So of course you've got people trying to figure out whether they understand the plot or whether they were happy enough with what got taken away versus what they got at the end of it.
Right.
I was a grumpy munchkin. They took away what I wanted the most. They dangled it in front of me first, and they took it away, and I just sat there like, excuse me, bring it back. I am not happy.
It's like, you took this from me. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm like that for a bunch of stuff, though. But then, like, you know, sometimes you'll watch a show and your favorite character becomes one you don't expect. Especially if they're, like, kind of a shitty character at the start.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like we've been watching Invincible.
Oh,
which we just
yeah.
put on every now and then. Yeah. And like Rex is kind of a shitty character at the start, but I really like him.
Yeah, absolutely. Rex is a dick, and then it's just like, oh, I'm starting to like you.
Yeah, he's gotten so much better. I'm just like, I like Rex. Rex is great. He's so like simple-minded as well, but it's perfect for it.
I felt that way with Inside Job. With I'm terrible with names. Main girl.
Oh, god damn it! Now I forgot. Her name is Reagan.
Yes. Reagan, same
Yeah,
deal.
Reagan.
She was a dick in the first few episodes, and I was like, I'm not sure if I like her. And then as the more episodes I watched with you guys, I was like, oh, I want everything good to happen to them.
I so badly love when they're just like, I think it was like episode 1, it's just like, says suck my dick a lot for a woman. It's just like every room she goes into, it's just suck my dick. Oh god. He was very cool in the new season. Yeah, I'm not finished with the new season yet, but I like, it says a lot. I like Nolan a lot, and I like Rex, and that's probably because I like redeemed characters, I suppose.
True. Redemption
I'm an
characters
emotional
are
sap.
very nice.
I mean, that's why Gab exists. Yeah, I've got to be on the redemption side of things, even though technically half of his problems weren't entirely his fault.
Yeah. Well, look who it is!
Hello.
Oh,
SNS.
yay!
What's
Hello.
up? I'm so tired.
Oh no.
You ever just kind of like get burnt out with like everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been trying to catch up on like life shit, and I'm like, oh, there's more life shit I have to do.
That was me. This. God.
It was like, and then you clear up that life shit, and then more life shit knocks on your door, like, "Hey, what's up? Mind if I crash on your couch for a while?"
Right? Like, it's just constantly like, I couldn't do my taxes until now because I had to go and like try to raise money because financially it's been a little bit tough. And so I did like a month-long event, and I'm like, okay, I can finally get some life stuff together. So I started cleaning, and I was like, okay, gotta get the taxes. And then as I'm trying to get the tax stuff done, it's all like, well, in order to get the documentation that you need, you gotta go through all of these steps. I'm like, why? Why do I have to do that? Like, huh? And they're like, okay, maybe call this number, and then some guy tried to sell us some weird shit, and then the weeds are growing in the yard, and the HOA doesn't like that. And then I walk outside, and the car, the tags are out, man. The tags are out, and I had to go get the tags all taken care of, and everything is, I'm dying.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with an HOA right now.
It's
Like,
better than the alternative.
That's like
man.
the one thing I heard, and my brain just went.
It's actually better than what I had before. So like the old neighborhood that I lived in didn't have an HOA. And I thought that was great. I was all like, oh yeah, no HOA, don't have to pay money because that's fucking stupid. Who would want to pay money for that? Because they don't do anything except for bitch and complain, right? It's pretty much what an HOA is. However, because of that, people just kind of came in and used the neighborhood as a dumping ground, and it caused a lot of insects and rodents to tear up the walls and the houses. People wouldn't mow properly, so more wildlife would come in, and it caused more damage to the house than I would have paid an HOA. So I'm now pro HOA. I hate me for it. But yeah, sadly, the damage that like this house, 2 houses down, did to the neighborhood just because there wasn't an HOA is just,
Damn.
you know, yeah. I had really shitty luck though. Those guys were on drugs. I remember once I fucking walked outside. I walked outside, and all I hear just people like bickering and like yelling and stuff. I'm hearing like the echoes of them because like they're yelling like 2 houses down the street, and all I hear is, "And you're 30 and you ain't got no teeth."
Damn.
And I was like, oh shit, they 30 ain't got no teeth. They're like, bitch, what you mean? And they just started yelling. It was hilarious, but also very sad. But if that paints a picture of like how that house was, it was a bunch of just trash. They were the type of people who would go around in trucks and like pick up trash from the side of like, you know, like if you dump things on the side of the road to get picked up by the garbage man, sometimes people will come by in trucks and pick up your garbage instead.
Yeah.
They were those people, and they just collected. They collected.
Oh boy.
Which caused gnats, like giant nests of gnats, to just be everywhere. Roaches, rodents. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But yeah, trying to catch up on life, and I'm tired. How are you guys?
Big mood.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, like, you could say things are a little bit less stressful than that. I mean, I still have to. I've been dodging the IRS, and I think I finally have to go knock on their door, like, hey.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody who does your shit, or do you
I do TurboTax.
Oh, you do TurboTax.
Yeah, I've been using it for like 9 years, so that's like my muscle memory at this point. It's just the hitting pay them and then submit the things, the IRS button that I've been holding off on.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that, because like when I go in when I try to do like TurboTax, or there's another one, right? H&R Block, something like that. Yeah. When I tried going to them, they're like, so what do you do again? And I'm like, well, you see, I work online. They're like, you work online and you make money. I'm like, oh God, I don't know how to explain this to you. And like, I don't feel like they ever got the info right, you know? They'd be like, okay, so your income is $300. I'm like, no, it's a little bit more than 300. Like, it's a bit more than that. So I have to go to a CPA in order to do my shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that does mean paying somebody, but at least all of the responsibility goes onto them. So if they get it wrong, they get sued or they go to jail. So like, woo! Yay! Yeah. I wish I could just do my own thing. I wish they would just send us a fucking letter being all like, here's how much you owe. Just send us money.
Because that's the worst part,
all I
too.
want.
It's a guessing game. It's just like, how much do you think you owe? And if you
And
get it
so-
wrong, oh, you're in trouble.
You know, one day just move here. Like they literally just tell us how much we owe.
That's so nice.
Oh.
Because they have
Yeah.
the information, they just won't tell us. It's because they make money off of places like TurboTax
Oh,
and
absolutely.
H&R Block. Yeah. They make more money with us guessing than not. And they know that.
Yeah. Which is
Most
just
people
like, can you
overpay.
just do a hard reset on the entire Internal Revenue Service, please?
Yes, please.
I always had
Thanks
this.
for the raid.
I always had
Yay,
this thing like if I ever ran for office, my first thing would be just fix that. And the first thing I would think of is like, all right, if you're paying your taxes, okay, and you owe a lot because most of us do as freelancers, unfortunately. You should be able to decide where those taxes go instead of just automatically being regulated to where it needs to go.
I
Yeah.
love it. So, because you said the first thing, like my brain just went to, and the second thing is I would make everybody elves.
That's part of phase 2. You know, first 4 years you got to get them on your side, right? And then year 5 you're like, all right, now everyone becomes an elf. Wait, what? You heard me.
I'm so down to have pointy ears, dude. I'm so okay with that. That sounds great.
The rich
Yeah,
people will
sometimes
get
I
it.
wonder how on earth you guys deal with the stuff that you do, because like in other places it just isn't that.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
We don't. We don't.
We don't,
do
because
it. We're afraid.
Yeah, and not only that, the systems made sense when there were less of us. And now there's too many of us, so the systems don't fucking work.
Yeah.
If you guys ever come visit, I'm just gonna like put you on my couch, give you a hot drink, and then just like get you all comfy stuff.
Just be
and
like,
sleep.
everything's gonna be okay. Like,
Yeah, just go. You won't have to go back to the bad place. Just stay here.
You don't have to go back to the bad place.
And
I love that.
I'll put one to stop on, and then you can play on that with on my couch.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, this opened way more tabs than I needed to. Lastly, if I become elf, will there be Cosmommy asking for a friend? I cannot confirm or deny.
You gotta figure out cloning first.
Yeah.
Just figure out cloning, and then you can have all of the stuff you want.
Exactly. Good enough for me. Man, politics is easy.
It is. You just say, "Do you want thing?" Yeah. Well, I'll give you the thing.
Well, I'll get you that thing.
All right then. Then I'll vote for you. That's nice. Here's $5.
And then just some guy pulls you over by the shoulder, like, we'll give you more money to not do that thing. It's like,
It's all scummy, and all I want is a pizza.
Pizza
Yeah.
party.
pizza.
Yeah.
I might do that for dinner tonight.
I want to organize a pizza party again.
Yeah,
Do
that
you
was
guys
so
just
fun.
like order pizza and like hang
Yeah,
out?
so what we'd do is I used to do streams where we would everyone in chat and in call would all get a pizza, whether it's like homemade or ordered, and then we'd play like either doodle games and just draw pizza themed stuff, or we'd just
Yeah.
chat while I drew random things on pizzas. Which I remember we had Spider-Man on pizza once. I don't remember who suggested Spider-Man on pizza, but that's what happened.
Oh,
Actually, this would be a good time to do it too, because do you know what's free right now on like YouTube, like movies and video? Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I have to
Oh,
watch
no.
that at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from the land of British now, so I have to learn the British culture by watching Monty Python.
The British culture.
Wait, Pat, can you see what I'm drawing on my screen?
Oh, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's just how I imagine me watching Monty Python. That's my state of mind.
Going.
Oh, wait, can you see it properly? I'm just zoom down. There we go.
I love it.
That's me.
Here it is.
Yeah, I love how I had like a nice wholesome one of me reading a book. Cause I'm like, oh, that's cute, and I'm just like, this is the rest of my day, just this.
Just completely disassociate.
Yeah. This is gonna be my collab room, so that everyone can just sit in here and disassociate.
Yeah. Weird place to zoom. Oh, did I zoom in a weird place by accident? Oops. My bad.
Oh, are you live too, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing shading practice on stream.
Yeah, I have so many chats open. I got my chat open, then the input code stuff open, and then Pat's chat open, and I'm trying to read it all at once.
This is where I feel like I should really get a second monitor, because I have like all of the chats things up and it's just still on one screen.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I have 3.
Yeah. It makes me miss my curved monitor, but unfortunately too big for where I live.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one mounted on the wall a little bit, which you cannot have up too high, otherwise your neck is just ruined. I found that out the hard way. And then I got my monitor that I draw on, because I got a tablet with a screen on it, and then my layout sits on the other one, because it's a full screen thing.
Oh, I see.
Monty Python is a comedy group who also made films, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I went about watching Monty Python very wrong, apparently.
Where did you start?
You can watch it wrong?
Yeah, apparently.
All right,
How do you-
let's see. Where did you start?
Oh no, you're gonna be all like, what the fuck? Okay, so let me just preface this with my chat. I'd asked them, I was like, hey, what movie do you guys recommend? I don't really watch a lot of movies. Is there something you guys would like? And they had mentioned several streams in a row, like, oh, you should watch Monty Python. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I was like, you know what? One day I had nothing to do, and I was like, I am gonna watch this movie that they recommended. And you know what I'm also gonna do? To prove that I watched it and I can talk about it later, I'm gonna grab a notebook and write down notes. I'm gonna write down notes. And that way I can present my notes to them and we can talk about the movie. It'll be a great time. And I didn't know that what type of movie it was. They didn't tell me. So I like sat down. So I didn't have like the forethought of like, oh, it's gonna be a like comedic parody movie. I just thought it was a fantasy story.
Genuine.
So when I sat down and I started writing down all these notes, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't get this movie. I don't get it. So like the next day I was like, okay, homies, so I watched the movie. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And they were like, you wrote notes? Who writes notes watching Monty Python? I'm like, I don't know, I just wanted to tell you guys I was involved. Like I was invested. I tried. So apparently don't go in there with
So, okay,
that.
I was like, it took me a while to decipher. So basically, you went into the idea thinking it was a traditional fantasy film, unaware that it was an absurdist satire.
Yes, and I also wrote down notes to really make sure that I was paying attention to every aspect of this film, where the whole purpose of the film was to be almost completely absurd.
Exactly.
So it's essentially trying to make sense of the nonsensical, which turned into me just kind of confused.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got the bonus with mine. I literally have a British man who's grown up with Monty Python that lives in my house. So I can just go, dear, what watch? And then he'll just go, this one's good, and then put thing on. And he's my proof I watched it. Which I haven't yet. I think I've watched like 2 of their skits, and that's it so far.
Yeah, because there are some skits that I think are very iconic and are must watch, but then there are some it's just like, guys, you didn't need to actually do this one.
But what was it? I watched the Silly Walks one.
Silly Walks is definitely a must.
That one was a funny one.
Great
yeah.
physical comedy.
Yeah. I can't remember what else I watched, so that doesn't say much, I suppose. But my brain only focuses on like OC stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, the two I always recommend like for people to watch just to understand like Monty Python's weird absurd humor is the Silly Walk one and the guy returning to the pet store with his dead parrot trying to get a refund because he sold it dead.
I mean, that just sounds very much like British humor in general.
Yeah.
So like, because a lot of old British humor is very much that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it was like so unspoken of at the time when Monty Python came out. It's like, we would never make these jokes, and it's like, you want to bet? Especially like,
what was it?
especially John Cleese in particular. He was like an Ivy League student. Like comedy was not his thing, and then to get roped into Monty Python, it was just like, shit. He ended up being one of the funniest guys in the group.
Not fair. Why are you asking if Andy brings back dead parrots? Andy's British, he's not from Monty Python.
Oh no, he could bring back dead parrots. He seems capable.
He is pretty capable. You said it's typical British humor. I mean, okay, so British humor is very interesting, coming from someone who didn't grow up with British humor. But like, there's a show called Bottom, for example. Like, they like making very cheeky jokes. Like, there's a lot of it, and then there's a lot of like dry humor and like slapstick. It's like an experience, man.
What a name for a show. Like, try doing that now.
Yeah.
Check out our new show, Bottom. What did you just call it?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear of the show called Misfits? It's a little
Yes!
bit more raunchy.
I love that show.
It was really good. It's a little bit like it's definitely more on the adult side. But when I think of like British humor, for some reason my brain goes to Misfits just because of like how raunchy and silly some parts of it.
Yeah, good,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
good spin on like superheroes too, especially like the X-Men style where they never wanted to be superheroes. They just had this shit.
It also has my favorite Irish actor ever. Like Robert. If you guys have ever watched the Umbrella Academy, he's also in there too.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. So the huh?
I was gonna say, who does he play in the Umbrella Academy?
Oh shoot. What was his name on the? Because I think of him as Robert. Hold on. He's the flamboyant one, the one with the powers to speak to the dead.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, Robert Sheehan is like, oh god, I just love that guy. And him in Misfits was amazing because he's the same actor who was I don't actually want to say what his power is because that's actually a spoiler.
Yeah, that is a major spoiler, but
It is, yeah. If he even has one, that is. But yeah, he's that guy. He's just so fucking funny, man. But I can't think of anything else. Like, do you guys recommend like a British show?
what was one that I
Oh
watched?
god damn it! What was it called? There was one I grew up with, and he was great. He did all of his own stunts, but I can't remember what it was called.
I know the UK version of Ghost is really funny. It's
What's Ghost?
This lady gets this mansion. As it turns out, it has been haunted by a like massive cavalcade of specters that are all just really funny. And like, it was that same situation where there's a US version that's okay, but the UK version like beats it by like a landslide.
Oh, that was it. There was a show that I used to watch called Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. And the guy in it is he does all of his own stunts when like he was on a motorbike, and at one point he was hanging off the end of like a car off a cliff, and apparently he did that all himself.
Oh wow.
But
Wow.
yeah, but like they were so stupid in it. OMG, are you British? Oh, I wonder. Maybe it's because I'm surrounded by British people.
A likely story.
There's a show on Netflix that sadly got canceled. I think it's it's atrocious. But there's a show called Dead Boy Detectives. And it's essentially about exactly what you think. It's two dead detectives, and they go around and solve like mysteries and stuff, and it's super, super good. But it's also incredibly gay. So I highly recommend if you like really gay British humor. Yes.
You know.
It's supernatural, and it's really sweet too. It's like it's like feel good kind of vibe.
Yeah, one day we need to plan like a movie day or something where we sit and watch like either series or a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do that every now and then.
Yeah, because I remember the last thing I recommended to you and Andy, Amy, was Midnight Diner. And I should have prefaced this like, brace yourself for the first few episodes.
Oh, I don't know if we watched that, or if we did, I don't remember it.
That one's really good. For those who don't know, Midnight Diner in chat is it's a Japanese TV show where this guy basically runs a diner that opens at like 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. It caters to all the people who work like the night shifts or like just clock out like towards that time period and they need something to eat. It's very good, and he has a very simple menu.
Oh, I remember we did watch a show like that, I think.
Yeah.
It rings a bell.
But it's like one of those, if you bring him like specific ingredients for things, he'll just make it for you.
Yes, I love him! Oh
Yeah.
my god, favorite boy!
Yeah.
I'd die for that, man.
So, and it's really cute because at the end of every episode, too, they'll actually kind of give you a quick breakdown on how to make the thing that he made in that episode. So it's like, this is finally how I learned how to make Japanese-style potato salad because that shit is bombing.
Dude, I fucking love potatoes. I got an air fryer, and I'm like, every day I just want potatoes. Just want to shove them in that air fryer and make some awesome meals.
Yeah.
I just want potatoes and everything now, man.
I got told off earlier for just wanting to eat potatoes. I had like 3 different potatoes on my plate for dinner, and like uni told me off for only eating potatoes.
We gotta ban them. Where are they? Where are
Like,
you?
I know they
yourself.
were your friends for like some odd years. Ban them?
Yeah, ban them.
Yeah,
I've been so close to banning Hayden, like every stream. I've been banned in Hayden's stream, I was his mod.
Hayden's dietary requirements are ban-worthy.
Yeah, honestly, good friends ban each other. You know, like when they do some hoe shit. So, Uni did some hoe shit. Time to get banned, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, dude.
I need to actually watch Free Run. Is that what?
Yes!
I want to watch that with you guys because
Yes!
Oh,
I've been told that there's a second season coming out soon too, or it has come out. I don't know.
prepare to cry.
Oh God,
Quite a
okay,
lot.
shit.
Let me put it this way, I don't care what I am doing, I will cancel all of it to watch Free Room with you.
Oh, well, that's really sweet. Yeah, I'm down. How long is the show? Do you know?
Isn't the first season?
Andy said it. Sorry, Andy just said a damn date right now.
Yeah, no, it's stuck in my mind because you and Andy were like, out of all the shows we would want you to watch, this is the one. I'm like, okay, well then that means a lot to you guys, and I'm like, so I want to watch this sometime.
I'm trying to remember. Isn't like the first season like 13 or 14 episodes? I don't think it's like that long.
No,
Oh,
so
okay.
the average for most seasons of stuff is about 12-ish episodes. But yeah, they had technically 2 sets, and then the next season, so when they like had to take a break and there was
That's
no
right.
thing.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, Job's right. It is like 28, but still worth it.
Yeah, and they're like standard. They're like 15 to like 20-ish minutes.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're around 20.
Yeah.
But they're so nice. Also, yeah, Dungeon Meshi is also fantastic.
Love that.
I'm
one.
always-
Still haven't finished that one.
I'm always unsure about watching stuff like that on stream though, because like it's not mine, and I don't want to like I don't know.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm amazed at people who do like the live reactions to like shows. It's just like, how do you guys avoid the copyright system?
Oh,
think
they
the-
totally get flagged. It's
I
like
think
1000%.
I was gonna say, I think the only way I'd do it is if I had like a bunch of world builders in call that all make their own series, and we just talk about shit that like it's like, oh, I like this. How would you add this to your world immediately?
You know, that would be so much fun to do, actually.
Yeah.
The other one that I would recommend, if you're a fan of like slow burn shows, Essie, is Apothecary Diaries. If you haven't started that one.
No,
I'm
dude, I
sorry.
don't watch anything.
So-
I'm so like uninformed of
This one-
anything.
this
my
one-
chat is my news source. It's
Thi-
terrible.
This one got me hooked because I like the premise. It's about this girl named Mema who starts working in like ancient China imperial palace as a poison tester, and the only reason she got the job is she's been studying it her whole life, and she got basically really good at it and immune to most of the poisons, but she can immediately tell what they are. It basically becomes the taste tester for like all of like the handmaidens for the emperor. It's really good.
Yeah, I need to fucking make a list. I just need to like make a buddy list, like all the stuff that friends have told me to go watch. Unless it's Hayden, because it's always real dark shit with him.
Oh, to
That'd
be
be
fair,
fucked up.
I like my dark shit too, though.
Yeah.
But there's a certain level of it. Like, Trigun got a new, like, updated series, and I watched the original Trigun, so I'm an OG nerd. I like the old stuff. But the difference between the new one and the old one is the new one has 0 uplifting parts compared to the original.
Oh.
So 90. Yeah, so most of Vash's character is he just like is smiley and he'll go love and peace, you know, like the peace sign out, everything. He barely uses his gun,
Damn
despite the fact that he's clearly a gunsmith. But the new one, he's so serious. Like, he's always upset, he's always serious. They took out the fun dynamic between him and the priest.
Yeah, you need that balance. That's what made the first Trigun so great.
Yeah, because when you've got those hard-hitting moments, they don't mean anything if it's always there.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have, I think that's why I enjoyed Freerun so much, is they have a lot of beauty in the mundane.
Yes.
So, you know, like, a travel feels like they're actually traveling. You see them in winter clothes. Nobody draws anybody in winter clothes going through snow, and they actually look like they have to be warm. And then you see them in spring, and they're actually wearing lighter clothes, and you're like, damn, they thought about their wardrobe for, like, a scene for no reason. They just added that in there. It's so nice.
Yeah, I have to give him applause for that, because the beauty in the mundane is kind of very critical to Freerun's plot in the first place, because Freerun herself, time moves so different for her, she didn't stop to think about the beauty of the mundane. It's good.
Very good. Don't read the manga. I read some of the manga. Things just happened. That is kind of true, yeah.
The things just happen. Trigun. Things just happen.
Did you guys see the new trailer for the Devil May Cry anime coming out on Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it.
Okay.
I
I need to preface this by saying I love Johnny as Nero. I don't know how I feel about Johnny taking over Dante.
My thing is the style choice.
That too.
Cause like Wyatt looked like Superman though. Like, have you guys ever watched the original Devil May Cry anime?
Yes.
God, that like
No.
90s gritty feeling
It
just
was
works so
crunchy.
well. And it has like that balance. It's very silly too. It's like you got this like really tough dude and he's just like, all right, I need a strawberry sundae, you know, and it has like it was so good. And then seeing this like Superman new age Scooby-Doo style, like really bright poppy kind of vibe with them, I'm like, stylistically I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I'm a fan,
it's
but-
the color palette doesn't seem to match what Devil May Cry originally goes for. Like,
Like, your style choice is stupidly important.
yes, absolutely.
it just felt kind of meh. And when I look at the animation, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm more in favor of like the older approach stylistically, but maybe the story will be better. Who knows?
Curious to see what they do with it, but yeah. It does seem
Actually,
to be a
is you-
problem lately.
I was gonna say, have you watched Invincible, AC?
No, I've been told that it wouldn't be my kind of thing.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
It's very grungy, and there is a lot of gore in it.
I'm not really into gore porn, you know what I mean? Like I'm into like some type of, I can watch something like Solo Leveling and be just fine. But when it's
yeah.
like consistently gory for the sake of gory and there's
Ah.
extra blood for no reason, that's when I start
Slashers,
kind
yeah.
of, that kind of thing. That's where I kind of get like, it's too much.
Yeah.
No, that's totally fair. There is a show. It's got some body horror in it, and it's but it's honestly really good. It's called Scavenger's Reign. I don't know if either of you have heard of that
That
one.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, so there's a show on Netflix called Scavenger's Reign. It was basically some people working on like a freighter ship end up completely stuck in the middle of space, and the only planet nearby is the only one they can go to, so that's where they go. So they've got like, I think it's like 5 or 6 protagonists, so you follow each one trying to go to where the ship has landed, because somebody gets it down. So there's like the captain, there's a mechanic, somebody's got a robot with them, you know, and they're all trying to get to this one location, but this planet is like horrible. But it actually feels alien. Like there's some really cool concepts in there for like this planet that they're on. And I just sat there like, oh my god, I just want to add some of this stuff to my own world, but like it's so horrendous. Like, if I can give you one thing that they did, there was this plant, and it's got like this, I guess it's like these tendrils on it, but they find random like animals that pass by it, and then they will like poke them with this like thing, and then this animal gets sick, but the DNA that they get from that animal, they make a copy of it.
Ooh.
And then eventually this copy goes looking for the original, takes its place by burying the original, and then explodes next to the group that it's supposed to be in, so like the herd.
God damn.
And then and then all of that just creates more of those plants. So I'm just like, that's so cool but horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gruesome.
Just all like outer space stuff, is that what you said?
Yeah, it's so it is technically like it's all space themed to start with, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really, really good. We enjoyed it like a lot. It's not everyone gets a happy ending, so you just sit there and you're just like, oh. And some of it's a little bit weird, but like, no, we really enjoyed it. I want another season. That would be nice.
Yes, slashers I'm always mixed about, like, because like I actually sat down and watched like the Chucky series on Peacock when I had that subscription for a while. I thought it was alright, but then like I see some like slashers that just don't have a point to them. It's just like, yeah, just make as much possible movie gore as you can. It's like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, that's how I felt about Attack on Titan. I really enjoyed the story it was leading up to, and then eventually it just kind of felt like the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? Just felt super gory for no reason. Felt like the same when it came... when it doesn't make sense, it doesn't hit as hard, right? Like, a good example of this would be The Walking Dead, in my opinion. The Walking Dead started off where you were like super invested and every character death really hit hard. But it started to become like every episode they would introduce a character and they would die. Introduce a character and they would die. And I'm like, well, now I'm numb. I'm numb to this because it happens too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either. If a character should only die when I feel like they've kind of lost any any relevance to the story, but it's also going to affect somebody else's growth, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I hate when like someone would just kill someone off and it's like, well, what was the point? You know? Like, especially if you don't need the character, I get it. But like, if it doesn't serve a purpose for any of the current characters you have, it still doesn't serve a purpose. So there was no point. Just have him leave.
I think that kind of became a cycle with Game of Thrones towards the end too, where it's just like there was that pattern of introduce a character, have them go through their story arc, have them develop as a person, and then they just get killed off.
Yeah.
And to the point it becomes very predictable and redundant, and then you kind of fuck over good written characters by doing so.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's my thing, is like, it's not necessarily all just, oh, I don't really like gore. It's like, it's not purposeful. It just feels kind of lazy after a while. And I feel like that's kind of mean, but like, truly, it does feel that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why they did it for Invincible, because the whole point of Invincible is basically showcasing just how much power and damage superheroes have. So, like, the gore makes sense. Sometimes I feel like the gore is excessive, and I also don't like plots where they're just like, this character died, kind of, but they didn't.
Yeah.
And that's a consistent issue for, like, quite a few shows. But, like, overall, to be honest, like, I like a lot of the characters in it, and the character developments have been really good.
Which is always nice. I mean, like, I see Twitter talk about it all the time, so it's like, it fascinates me, just like the directions that go with it. It's one of the things I gotta sit down and give it a shot one day.
Yeah, no, to me, it's like, it's definitely worthwhile. But I can also understand why people wouldn't like it. I like animation, so I'm kind of more willing to put up with stuff because animation. So
that is true. I have watched many animations that had good animations, but the plots were like, shit. I actually sat down and watched this.
I love when it's like that. God, have you ever seen, there's a really long anime title and it was like, pulled into another world to do campfire cooking or something?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good though! The animation, anytime the guy's cooking, the animation's perfect.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's so good, and I hate how perfect this anime is, and it's my comfort anime.
The cooking animations always go so hard with like that, because that's like their whole point. It's like the food has to, we have to be Ghibli in the food.
It was literally that, yeah.
Which I still say, one day, Studio Ghibli should just do a cooking movie. Can you imagine how many asses they would get in the seats for that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also, I know a lot of animation should probably spend longer in the oven, but unfortunately that's not how the industry works.
Yeah, regrettably.
Because the longer you spend on anything, the more it costs, and they might not get a return on it, especially with how shit the world is at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that like the main reason why, what is it? Big Mouth went for so long is because the animation wasn't so taxing. They could just keep it going until eventually they just decided, all right, we had enough.
Pretty much. There's a lot of shows that they did that with, and then a lot of shows have puppet animation. So, yeah, because even like Bluey is technically done with like puppet animation. So they will animate, or at least they'll draw all of the different stuff that they will typically need, and then they'll just swap it out in the animation software. And if they don't have it, then they animate it. Yeah, so a lot of like American Dad and stuff like that will have a lot of puppet animation. God, I hate American Dad's proportions where their arms are too short.
That drives me insane.
It's so upsetting. I feel like personally attacked every time I see their tiny arms, and I'm just like, please make them just a little bit bigger. But yeah, no, I don't think it's fair to blame a show for not looking as pretty as you want it to look, because that's not how life works, unfortunately. Like, yeah, it could look way better. It's the same with, like, we released a game recently, the company that I work with, and we're very, very happy with it. But of course, if we'd been able to spend another 4 or 5 years on it, it would have been a very different, polished game.
Mm. Yeah, it's always investors. They're just like, we want it out now, please.
Hurry up. I need it.
I'm bored!
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately as well, I think, because we've all seen it. Like, you can work a ton on one thing, but the thing that took you 5 minutes are the things that will always do the best.
Yep. Like, some of the stupid one-off videos I've done have done greater numbers than the things I've, like, put serious passion and effort into. It's like, okay, it's fine.
Game link? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a game link on me. Uni, I've been busy. Oh, thank you, Uni. Thank God someone else can do it for me.
I did have someone talk about that, though, where it's just like, the more simpler things end up doing, like, the best, like, do better just in performance and views is because there's more relatability to it, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's like why those art memes all the time. Just like, I can't believe this 4-panel art meme I did better numbers than the shading thing I did. It's like, well, yeah, because every artist has probably struggled in the way that you presented it in 4 panels.
Oh yeah, I used to, what was it, remember I did those little comics ages ago? And I did them entirely with the purpose of proving that they would do better than everything else I made, and I was right.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I'm gonna call it Trash Comic, and the first one I post is going to have the exact same image for all the first 3 panels, and the last one just has the mouth open and has a speech bubble, and it just says, I'm depressed. And that was it. That got like 2K.
Yeah, it blew up.
I was just like, God damn it. It's like the dumbest thing is when that happens, man.
Totally.
I very proved you right. It's just how it is. It's the same with like, as much as I'd love people to love my stuff, I know not everyone who pops in is going to like my stuff.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I like my stuff, and you know, there's enough people that also like my stuff that I can be nerdy with, so. And then sometimes I can send it to friends and then watch them sigh quietly as they listen to something depressing I've written.
You're just always killing the wives, man.
I know, it's the wives.
It's almost the
that I said.
That's it. It's almost gotten to the point where it's just like, do we need to talk? Like, is everything okay?
Well, look, I tried to prove that I do kill husbands too, but there's always more wives than husbands dead, so that didn't help my case.
What an out of context statement.
I know, and then I was trying to just like, okay, well, in context, I said later, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can't say that because that's a spoiler. And then they're just like, well, then they're dead.
Oops.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I know I lost people in my series because I writ humans out completely. Because some people do like the idea of latching on to, you know, the human inside the fantasy world. Like, apparently elves being the human equivalent wasn't enough, and that's fine.
Oh, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've had someone pop in once, and then they see some of the weirdest stuff. They're just like, so you have this? I'm like, yes. And it's just like, and that? I'm like, yes. It's just like, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go with this. I'm like, it's okay, you can just like the vampire. It just continues with more and more things they're confused by. But it's fun though.
Yeah. It's also easier as you get older to be like, understand why some people just don't like your shit. It's like, yeah.
I think my favorite bit now is just being able to convert people.
Yeah.
I had people coming in from the Aphmau fandom at one point, and then I was just like, look at this character, and then I've converted them, and now they love an old man.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
It's just a shame that my chat keeps killing him.
It is fun, like, also creating a character that just, like, suddenly gets a character locked, like a person locked into your show. Like, I had some people lock in when I introduced this one on screen right now. Cat with the TV head. I'm just like, say more?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I love
Hopefully-
Cat with a TV head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, TV-headed people always seem to be, like, super popular.
It's cool.
It is cool.
It's because we all secretly want the TV head guy back from Fooly Cooly. I know it, you know it, we all know it.
Yeah, I think it's
don't
just
know
like,
what
it
that
speaks
is.
to the millennial in me, you know? Like, TV head. Yes.
Maria says, I'm still disappointed with how long it took me to get the pun with that character's name. Yeah. Yeah. CCRT.
Oh,
I hate
see.
TV head people. Uni, you've been banned twice in my heart.
Yeah,
Like,
that's bannable on my account.
God.
I love how tolerant I am in comparison. I feel bad. I can't. Okay, there was. I gotta tell you about a bit that I did. So I made an account on Discord for one of my OCs, and nobody realized it was me. And then so I had a conversation with somebody, and then they said something like that would obviously upset this character. So I timed the person out, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, you just got like bodied by this character," and I felt so bad that I apologized. afterwards.
It's funny.
We couldn't do it, man. I can upset my own characters though, that's fine. They can perish.
So I'd say, you have the pen in your hands, you write their story.
Oh yeah, right now Ethan's not having a good time. The most awkward thing is I made people just like, Amy, can you please give Ethan a hug? And I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I made the antagonist give Ethan a hug, and everyone was like, Amy, why would you do that?
That's fucking brutal.
It was even worse than that, because Ethan's the one who hugged him. It was like the first time he's hugged anybody in the entire story so far, and they're just like, Amy, why would you do this?
That's diabolical, and much
It is.
respect for it.
Yeah. Worth it.
You know, it's like Tangled with Mother Gothel, like Rapunzel just being so like sweet to her and hugging her, just like, no, she's the one who put you in this situation. She's the threat.
Kissie's just telling Uni they're getting banned.
I'm trying so hard to ban. It's like, you don't have permission to ban this. I'm like, God, I'm really trying.
Just keep
not
doing it
hard.
until Twitch is like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit as well from someone it's like my favorite thing I think I've ever heard in my chat is Loki came in and then something happened and they just said, oh no, I'm falling to my knees and then they just pick a random place's parking lot. So it's like, I'm falling to my knees in a Wendy's parking lot. And then something else dramatic happened, so they fell to their knees in a different parking lot. And it's just become a new bit. Fucking love it so much. That's why we kill Laz, just to make Loki fall to their knees. That makes sense.
And then they just run to my channel.
I would be weird, because then you'll have people trying to murder your characters next.
That's why I don't have interactive audio. Because if I gave them the ability to kill Shiro's sister over and over and over again, boy, would they do it.
I love the things that they decide that they have to have. It's just like, yeah, this makes sense. I'm gonna murder some stuff. Like, why? Because it's there.
That's why I like game devs. It's just like, should you be mad at the game devs putting in the kill option, or be mad at the people who push the button?
Depends on if a dog is involved.
That is true.
Yeah. If a dog's involved, then there is no saving the devs, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true.
I will come for them.
I feel like your Minecraft dog shouldn't be allowed to die. I feel like it should just be invincible.
There's gotta be a
I
mod for
agree.
it.
It has to be.
And if not,
Loki, hate it. Lies.
and if not, I'm gonna find the developers and be like, who hurt you? Why did you do this? Why would you allow the dog to die?
God damn it. Just casually asking someone who hurt you.
It's my favorite thing to do. When I see someone say something so outlandish on Twitter, all I can think of is just running in their DMs and going, who hurt you? Why are you this way?
My DMs have been closed for years. I can't even remember what like the last DM I got on Twitter was. Honestly, it may have been you. You may have been like, "Hey, you want coffee?" Like, I don't even know, man.
I'm trying to figure out how we last chatted.
On Twitter?
I remember, like, cause I remember I was supposed to get in a call with you and someone else for a thing, and then I don't remember how we actually got in contact. Otherwise, I think it might have just been through the Hollowed Bonds thing starting.
Oh, maybe.
Huh. Oh no, you worked for my friend for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend was all like, I'm pretty sure Amy's British. I'm like, no, Amy's Australian, I can tell. He's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's British. I'm like, no.
And then
I'm
Amy just
pretty
comes
sure
in, it's like,
they're
I'm from New Zealand. Oh, shit.
yeah, pretty much.
I've had so many people who just go, I don't know where you're from. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. My accent's weird, man.
It's like, what nationality are you?
Who are you? Where do you come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
I came from New Zealand and I went to, whatchamacallit, the British land.
British land. That would be the best renaming of the United Kingdom. We, the Parliament, have decided we are now called British Land.
We like British land.
Let's see.
She's not even, well, I'm not a kiwi fruit. God, I got a fact I did not need today. Apparently, kiwis lay really massive eggs.
Oh, the bird.
They're apparently they're related to like an ostrich or an emu. So like, they still lay massive eggs. It makes no sense. They're so small.
You just find out their entire lower body is actually the egg. So
Yeah, that would make more
then finally
sense.
comes out, they're just like a stick.
Well, it sounds dangerous otherwise.
This is a problem when kiwi is used for a bird, a fruit, and also a group of people.
Yeah.
So we're really gonna have to like let that land on one thing and stick with it.
Pretty much. Sorry for the background noises.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, Andy's not feeling well, so he's going to bed.
Oh,
Aw.
poor guy.
So many people getting sick lately, dude.
Oh, it's always around spring when this shit happens too.
I feel like the sick
Right.
season has gotten longer than it has, like, than it normally is. I feel like a lot of people have been sick for the past, like, 3 months.
For a comparison of the egg, use Google without AI.
Yeah, did you know if you actually swear in the search result, you won't get the Gemini answer, you'll actually get the legitimate one?
I love that that's a thing.
It's been my favorite thing because I actually had to do that recently with my parents. We were looking up a specific actor for a show. So it's like, I think my results. Who did I write in? Oh, it was for a cartoon character because they were like talking about Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and they're like, which one is this one from? So my Google result recently is, who the fuck is Dick Dastardly? So it gave me the answer.
Oh, it's been a long time, man.
That's so great.
Dude, I unfortunately found out that, like, if you type in "help me" on YouTube, that it'll give you like the crisis lifeline. Like, I was typing it because there's a YouTube channel called Help Me that has like ambient music that works really well with writing, right? And I was like, oh yeah, what was that channel called? It's like, Help Me. Okay, I need to go that one. That one has really good ambient music. And you type it in, you're like, oh god, the crisis. Oh, you can just chat on here? That's cool. So like, if you ever need that, cool, free, confidential, hours available, 24 hours. It's just right there, guys.
That's nuts, though.
It's very interesting. I would have never seen it otherwise if there
No.
wasn't a YouTube channel called that. But yeah, really fascinating. The internet's weird. The internet's
And it's
crazy.
also
It is
kind of
weird.
it's kind of sad we've gotten to a point where like that is a thing that has to be a feature.
Honestly, I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Because to me, I'm like, oh, there are resources available.
True.
Where, because like, I think growing up, the hardest thing was just not knowing. Even right now, I'm like, shit, the hardest part is just not knowing that there are options out there. So the fact that there's more available options out there is cool. But it was a surprise when I was just typing.
Yeah, you like wouldn't expect it on like YouTube to be like, oh,
Yeah, no, not in the slightest. I was all like, whoa, oh, dark, but helpful, I guess. But not for me. I'm good, YouTube, don't worry.
everything's good, everything's good.
No, everything's fine, fuck.
I am officially out of things that I think I could have done shading on, which is fine because I think I did like 5 things. 4.
Yeah, fair.
No, wait, 3.
I'm just-
5, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you could always. Do you have like a? I know you got like the one you're on now, but do you have like a one just for like chill talking and it just stays there and
Yeah.
you're comfortable leaving it there?
Yeah, I'm on that screen right now, actually. I usually
Nice.
transition to it when I try to find files because I have like spoiler stuff, like saved. It's just like, oh, they don't need to see that.
Oh god, hiding spoiler stuff from people is horrifying, man.
Or also like anatomy studies, so it's just like, duh, you don't want to see that.
Oh, I've done that once. I was using one of those ones where like it swaps between, and I had the button clicked where it says please put clothes on them, and then it didn't.
Oops.
And I was streaming, but everyone in my stream was like trying to draw along with me, so I had to like quickly. I'm just like, oh shit.
God damn it.
Like horrifying. Random one. You got a lug. Please go make yourself a sandwich.
Oh,
It's the only
sandwich
thing he
sounds good.
takes with him, just a sandwich.
yeah, that sounds good actually.
Amy always draws snake. Okay, so I was going to, when I came on here, I was going to draw my characters in other characters' outfits. And then as a joke, I was like, what if I drew Zero in like Kaizen's outfit? But then I'd have to swap them. And Zero's naked except for a bandana.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Which is fine for Kaizen because he'd prefer to be naked. But I wouldn't be able to draw that on stream.
No, Twitch would be knocking on your door like, hey, yeah, no.
Except for that one day where it was totally okay.
Oh, that was a fun day, right?
It was because
People
I didn't.
definitely abused that loophole.
Dude, I didn't know that that was going on, and it was the one art stream I ever did.
Oh my god.
Because I was gonna do like it was like a reward. I was telling like Chad, I was like, oh yeah, I'll draw with my mouse and do MS Paint shit. Like that'd be hilarious. But it happened to fall in line with that day, and so people would come in and be like, wow, that's a strange looking penis, and I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
What are you even saying right now, man? Like, what? It's a cat. And I really tried. Like,
I got flashbanged on that day because I think I was like, I wanted to check out one of the other streamers that I usually watch that does Twitch stuff, and I got home page was just like 3 channels, like bam, bam, bam. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
it was wild.
Ninja.
No.
I still have fond memories, parentheses, PTSD of that day.
Yeah, so the people talking, we have PM Seymour,
Hello.
their voice gebrandt for me, and then we have SEVT,
I'm just here.
who voices kids for me.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just that random person in like the friendship groups. It's like, oh yeah, and then there's that one. And I'm just sitting there with my little coffee, just waving.
I'm like,
Hello.
hi.
I'm here too.
I feel like that because all of my friends are like OVAs, and I'm just sitting here like, I just draw shit. Fuck.
What do I even do?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, all of them, they're voice actors. What are you? I draw and program stuff. It's like, do you voice act? Yeah. Oh, go sit down.
You voice act. You voice Grape, and you voiced in the D&D thing too. You voice act.
I
Don't lie.
voice act like a tiny bit, but I'm not very good.
I'm not either. So there you go.
Oh my god.
You're a voice actor.
You're a voice actor.
You're a voice actor. Don't lie to me.
Like that, like shady agent. Like, kid, listen to me. You're a voice actor.
Don't say Amy lies. Oh my god.
Yeah, for V1, Amy was the voice of Grape. So for like the
Yeah.
pilot we did.
Oh yeah.
Not
Oh,
just
did that
but,
change?
like,
I see.
V2 Grape is a lot more grim, and I'd hate to put Amy through that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to figure it out. I'm not very good at figuring shit out, man.
Yeah, so for the time being, if I ever do audio stuff again, and it's probably just going to be me doing it. Because it's just a general theme I want for the boy.
I like
Very fair.
Grape.
Yeah.
Grape makes me happy. I have Grape somewhere. Like, I need to put Grape in on a shelf somewhere, but I don't have any shelves. So I need to go buy shelves and then shove Grape in there.
You do need shelves.
Ninja checked. I checked the wiki, and V1 SE was going to voice Suimi. Yes, and that still is going to apply if I ever do voice things with Suimi.
Swimmy?
It was that sleepy little blue demon girl. She has a massive upgrade now. In
Ooh,
fact,
I like upgrades.
let me go get her character sheet so you can see.
Oh my god. Lore, guys.
Lore.
Let's see. Get her main character sheet and then her weapon.
Oh, you would like this, Pat. So Grape always wore my Dark Link, like, cap. So I have, like, I have this awesome, like, hat that has Dark Link on it. It's like a Zelda hat, but it's all cool and black and red and shit. It's so badass.
Aww,
I gotta go find it, man. Put it back on Grape.
See, I gotta get the character sheet, the weapon, and of course the favorite piece everyone really likes, where she makes a pun. Okay, so let's go back to the layout screen. Oh, air receiver died on me. Let's fix that. There she is.
Ooh, that's really cute.
She's fluffy.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Oof.
She tried to do like in-depth analysis of like the main threat of the show, and it caused her to mutate. So she actually has more demon-like aspects out of all the people in the group.
Oh, sick.
And then
I want that outfit too.
yeah.
It looks so cozy.
This is her weapon of choice.
Oh shit!
Basically,
Yes.
yeah, right.
What the fuck?
I know it's
I'm
badass.
awesome,
You're badass.
dude. I'm so fucking cool, man.
And you're also really cute. Look at this. She uses the gauntlets to shrug.
Oh, so adorable.
She's like, I'm too sleepy to actually lift my arms. You do it.
I'm also perpetually tired and an introvert.
It worked
Yay.
out. I also found it really funny. I made the coffee person the sleepy character.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm drinking the coffee.
Gotta wake up.
I was about to say that it feels like a mood there.
Yeah.
But yeah. And her entire planet loves her. Just like, she does so much for us. Protect baby.
I feel like you could say that about all your characters, though. Just protect baby. Protect him.
This one in particular, though, that is the main theme. Protect baby.
Oh.
But let me go get your brother.
I've got a brother?
Yeah, this is the one everyone really likes for obvious reasons.
Brother.
Brother. Hi, Eugen.
Ooh.
There's your brother.
Oh my god.
Little sinister bastard. Look at him. Very smug.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah. He is also one of our lovely representations. He lost his arm. He only has one.
Oh, and he's left-handed, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's a question. Did he start off left-handed, or?
No.
He had to learn.
He had to learn.
Oh, no. Oh,
But it
no.
only actually, that's how I realized he was better with his left hand.
Ah, cool.
So he's just like, oh, you actually made me stronger, you stupid fool. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Uni.
This was the one Hayden was supposed to voice in V1, but I believe there has been a change by Mitsu. It's just like,
Oh. Yeah, maybe not Hayden. Hayden's got pro tag voice.
yeah.
Like young pro tag voice. And he's been
Yeah.
cursed with it.
We-
But he can do deeper ranges. But I don't know. This character is kind of. It seems like they would have a bit of a deeper, smooth
Yeah.
voice texture.
I feel like if there's anyone Hayden could voice, it's actually if I did voice things with Grapes' history, his friend that he lost, Sora, would probably be more up his alley.
Dude, Hayden is cursed with dead friend. Voice. I'm telling you, man. Like,
What's your typecast, Hayden? Dead friend.
dead friend. Yeah, he's always like best friend, like dead guy later. Like that's totally him. Did you figure out a voice for this one yet?
Yes.
Nice.
We got samples from another person I work with in Spooky Month, Corey Wilder. He did samples, and boy, did he do good.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because also Corey is one of Mitsu's favorite VAs, because she plays a mobile game called Punishing Gray Raven, and he voices her favorite character in that game.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. I was like, what if I just got him? Wouldn't that be funny?
It really is that simple, and that's why I think it's so funny when people are like, AI voices are totally okay. I'm like, no, because genuinely, voice actors, there's so many talented ones who are down to just work on your project. Like,
Totally.
just tell them they just like cool shit. Voice actors love cool shit.
Also, if your character designs are really good, like, damn, I'm already hooked.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Who's another crowd favorite? Oh, I know who. Big Hat.
Oh,
Beniti.
Not quite like that. That's super cunty. I'm all about
That
it.
is exactly what she is.
Oh my god.
She is like Queen of Venus.
Oh, I love.
She's toxic in a very positive way.
You need at least one friend like that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you need one like that.
And Dom Den is up to bat to voice them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she kills it anytime she voices
yeah.
Binny.
Oh god, that's a fantastic choice.
I know, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
I love we did a little short clip with Dom recently because it was like a short little fan service piece, and I was just like, Dom, could I send this to you to voice just to see how they would react? And she was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god, perfect.
Let's see. Who else? Chat. Give me one. Give me a suggestion.
It's so cool, like, it's been a while since I've interacted with the voice acting community because I've gone VTuber. I'm cursed with it now. So, like, hearing familiar names, I'm like, oh, I can totally see them doing this. Oh, God, it's so cool.
Let's see. Who am I? This one I'm trying to figure out a voice for, and I haven't figured it out yet. And it's funny because chat said it too.
VTubing is a curse, Uni. You are banned 3 times in my head. It is 1000% a curse. Yes. Why are you lying?
Big lady.
Ah, dude.
Big lady.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, she's the one I'm still trying to figure out a voice for. But it's just like where Veniti is like, it's like serving C. This is one that's more like serving beef.
Dude, I love.
Yeah. She's one of my more complex characters too. Like, despite the very like cocky look to her, very like, she really only tries to do it just to look better than anyone else doing it. She's very self-conscious.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
This is
Like
like,
the
how would
charming
your
eyes.
voice sound?
It's weird. I think I might actually have someone for you.
Oh?
Yeah, I may send them. Just remind me.
Okay. Because I do
That's
have
so
some
cool.
dialogue that I have written with her.
I
Because
wonder if this individual does indie anymore. That's a bad thing. Well, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But like a lot of the voice actors that I remember, they're all like they do a lot of like corpo stuff, and that's it because of their contracts and
Right.
stuff. So, which is a great thing. It's a great thing for them. But it's also like, shit. Are they allowed to do this? I gotta think about it. Hold on.
I think Essie needs to see Kia's character, since we're on the subject of familiar voices and familiar faces.
Oh hell yeah.
Meet the #1 douchebag in the world, Brandon!
No, Kia, really? Oh, I know this one.
Yeah!
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Look at him.
I love
Bisexual
fun.
disaster, Brandon Dinosaur.
Bisexual disaster. How did you know my nickname in high school, buddy? That's amazing.
Yeah. He's really like comic relief because he's been the most fun to emote for. Just stupid ass faces.
It was so good.
And also, like, Kia killed it when we did auditions for like V1.
You got him to sing?
Yeah, I got him to sing.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool.
I didn't even have to ask. He sung lines.
I mean, Kia sings so good. So good.
Kia, how could you do this to me? It's a no-brainer now.
You've changed my character. I don't know how you did it, but you did.
Trying to think, who else? Who else does Essie haven't seen? I don't know. Kale Fall? Oh! That's true. He had gotten quite the upgrade. First one was just a normal, chill dude. I still have to ask if Juwan would still be available to voice him. This guy.
Ooh.
King status.
Oh my god.
Look at his face.
Oh. Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I also like the color palette for this one a lot too.
Thank you.
He's fun.
Yeah, it's a total upgrade versus to how he used to look. I was just like, oh, he's a normal little orc guy.
Wow, really?
King!
Wow.
King!
Oh, hell yeah.
It feels like in like Hallowed Bonds, it's like Madlug before Ascension, Madlug after Ascension.
Right, yeah, dude. I'm excited for new D&D.
Yeah. Let me close all these out. We'll just let this sit here for the rest of the stream.
Oh, it's really nice.
And
No.
it's like, don't fuck with Sweemy, you're gonna get cut.
Which is totally me. I like collecting swords, bro. I want to get like a safe filled with weapons. Just various weapons.
Oh! Maria.
Huh?
Said Pat, show us the character I love, and then you said she's dead, by the way. Hold on.
Oh my god! Why are you and Amy like this?
I'm an emotional storyteller.
Oh my god.
Instead of just saying the character is dead out of like just like by words, I could give visuals, and it's like, oh, yeah, you understand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Plot.
Oh my god.
Plot.
Amy's the same damn way.
It's important.
Oh, excuse me. Mine died on screen.
Oh yeah, it's better. I think.
It's
Yeah.
better.
That sounds like a
God.
challenge.
Gotta kill them on screen. Also, I only kill some.
Mainly women.
Yeah, mainly women. People get
Yeah.
upset at me when characters die of old age, man.
Trying to
It's
think
not
of
my fault.
trying to
They
think of
gotta
my
die of
kill
old
count right now.
age. I think you actually have more dead than me.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting here trying to think of all my kill count so far for the story. Yeah.
What the fuck? What type of graveyards do you guys have? Just like created in your brain? Why?
Listen,
Oh,
the only way to improve a graveyard is to make it a dragon graveyard. I'm so sorry. So fucked up. I'm so sorry.
I'm proud. I have less graveyard than Pat. Yo.
I imagine you saying that exactly in the pose that you're drawing right now.
Yeah.
That is how I would do it. I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you talking about?
Not
Yeah, let me see if I can find. Because I'll pull up the list of the dragon characters and I'll just point out the ones that are still alive, confirmed to be alive.
Thanks for the stretch. Wait, I'm trying to think of how many characters I've killed. I don't have cards of any that are dead, so you know.
Oh, great.
Well, I mean, your character's dead, but you're a zombie, so that doesn't count.
I'm dead too, guys. But aren't we all? You know?
I mean, on the
To be
inside.
fair, she just likes exploding things and causing problems.
Okay, here we go. There's all the dragons.
What? And they're all dead now.
No.
Uh-huh.
This one's alive.
Which, okay.
That one's
right.
alive. Because if I killed him, boy, would I get hate mail. Then the rest are, majority of them are confirmed dead.
What the fuck? is wrong?
Thank you for the posture.
Listen, blame him. He did it. And he's very hot. Do you understand my toil?
I was like, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm all like, if murderer, why hot though?
That was the problem with the chat. When I dropped Ignis, they were like, but if evil, why hot? It's just like, now you understand my toil. Yeah, he killed all of his friends, but he was pretty hot while doing it.
That does not fly in mine. I've learned that the hard way. They're just like, Amy, Devin, I fucked Devin. I'm just like, but, and then I showed what Devin looked like, and they're like, well, he's kind of cute. And I'm like, he's like over 60, and they're just like, fuck Devin. Devin can perish.
I mean, listen, if there's anything we learned from Asterion, God forbid a hot guy does fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whole point is, it depends though. Like, you can kill off characters, but it depends on why they die.
Okay. Trying to figure out how much I can phrase this without being spoiler. The main evil force is very, very manipulative. And it does things to the people it takes a hold of. So, he's not evil, per se. Boy, did he have a lot of dark thoughts, though.
I can't even say anything with mine because my chat's fucking rabid and will just start making theories. I've kept it so secret. They're like, okay, I don't know anything about what his plan is. And I'm just like, oh, I could spoil everything. And they're just like, if you spoil anything, I will ruin it. By the way, I am writing notes.
See, what's gonna happen is that you both just have to end stream, and then we just yap for a bit.
I mean, I'm fine doing that.
I mean, we have been going for like
eat.
3.5 hours, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been going for 3.5 hours, but I started my stream at 1 p.m. and it is now 10:30.
I feel like we should
God.
end on the grounds that Amy probably needs a break.
That is true. Wait, Izzy, have you seen the vibe screen?
No.
Oh,
Let me put on the vibe
do that
screen.
before.
I've been away for a while. Whoa!
The vibes.
It's animated.
They're immaculate.
It's so pretty.
The dragon. What the?
There is a dragon. Also, if we, I can change the vibes for the sound. So either the waterfalls sound loud and the music's quiet, or the other way around. But if we move screen to where the drink station will be,
Oh.
ignore the thing on the side that's broken. But the sound goes to one ear.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
You did. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad I got you to do panning audio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and then you can also do this.
oh, dude.
And the window changes color based on subs and bits and raids and what's not. And then sometimes fish will pop up in the pond.
Fishing minigame. Yeah.
And then chat's gonna be able to customize the actual room itself. Because you'll have like customizable little cushions that you can swap out. And then whenever my friends collab, we're gonna sit in this room and just vibe.
Oh, I love it, and I love the stained glass. I'm such a slut for stained glass.
And-
Oh god,
like-
yes.
And here Amy thinks that she doesn't do anything.
I want to make a
Yes.
pretty space. I want to
Yes.
live here. Guys, find the secrets. It's dark. Look, eventually there probably will be secrets in here, but I just won't tell you when I put them in. That way I don't have to worry about it. We'll have Jub looking for that one golden egg in the middle of a flower field of yellow.
Oh, good luck on that.
I did it once. It took them ages and they scoured everything one pixel at a time until they found it. It was very funny. But yeah, I'm still missing Binny, so that's what I was doing before. Binny's gonna be sitting on one side, and then chat sits on, well, not chat, but my friends sit on the other one. But chat can make them hot drinks, and they'll be able to actually drink the hot drink.
Nice.
Yeah. And we're putting wanderers in here, so it means NPCs can turn up, and then chat can befriend them, and then if you befriend one, they give you a mug.
Ooh.
So you can collect mugs here. which you can put, like, when you make drinks, you can use their mugs.
I like that.
I like.
I know I wanted a comfy vibe, but I'm just like, I just want a place I want to live in, and Wonder Stop is currently, like, a slight fixation because it's very cozy.
Mm.
Alrighty, I'm going to bounce because I need to
Yeah,
take a piss.
I do believe it is time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably end my stream.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Alright.
Thank you both, Amy side and my side, for joining us on today's stream. And Essie, thank you for hopping in. And Uni, thank you for hopping in. You're still banned, but thank you
You're
for hopping
banned,
in.
Uni, go eat a potato.
And like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll catch you guys all next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.